Hi, everyone, and welcome to Rock Magic Presents Gears of Revolution. I am your GM Richard, and with me, as always, are our constables. Lane playing Alexias, Lauren playing Vinny, Kim and a very pretty cat playing Dahlia, playing Emmanuel, AJ playing Sanai, and Frank playing Quobbol. Before we get started, as always, some announcements. If you're in Chicago or Detroit and looking to play some D&D, check out our website at rockmagicgames.com. You can either join us at our Drinking and Dragons events that are hosted throughout the city, or hire a GM to play whatever system you've been dying to play. You can also check out our YouTube and Twitch channels and subscribe and follow us on both. All of our previous streams are up there along with some other fun stuff. And follow us on Instagram and Facebook and Blue Sky and also Reddit. From March 26th to 29th, Rock Magic is hosting what we are calling Chicago Charity Con Call, or C4 for short, which is a series of PTRPG sessions in various venues around the city of Chicago, with all proceeds to benefit organized communities against deportations. Event details are on social media channels, so please go check them out. It's a very, very worthy cause, and please attend those events. They'll be hosted by some incredible GMs that are dying to teach you or play some games. And I know one of the really cool things you're doing is there's going to be a big boss battle, like with multiple tables, and whoever strikes the killing blow is going to get this incredible, beautiful dragon miniature. So if you get a chance to check it out and play, please do so. Even if you can join, just helping us spread the word by engaging and sharing with our content is greatly appreciated. You can check out Humanities for tickets and all of those links are our social media accounts. Again, Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, and Reddit. If you are interested in handcrafted motion graphics, video editing, and overlays for your stream, reach out to stitchframepro.studio at gmail.com. Stream assets are tailored to fit, powered by Stitchframe. Lastly, before we begin, a brief word of care. What you are watching is a live, fully improvised tabletop role-playing session. Because the story unfolds in the moment, you may wander into intense territory, including themes of violence, horror, and other material you may find unsettling. I encourage you to take care of yourselves as you watch. If at any point you need to step away, please do so without hesitation. For anyone joining us later on YouTube, detailed content warnings are always provided in the video description below. With that, let's jump into a very quick recap of the last session of Gears of Revolution. When we were last here, the group finally escaped the flooding Ziggurat alive, which this GM seriously doubted was going to happen, and is proud of them for managing to do it. In escaping, they came face to face with the Bay Titan, the voice of Rock, a titanic serpent who demanded that they hunt the creature that awoke him from a slumber and kill it or banish it to wherever it came from before it departed, receding back into the swamp and taking with it an army of undead. The group, now exhausted after what felt like weeks in the Ziggurat, physically, is finally, at long last, able to take a rest. So if you all want to go ahead, click the long rest button in your character sheets. And I really want to do a really quick check-in if there's anything that needs to happen during the night or in the morning.
Why didn't I heal my full points?
You don't heal.
You don't heal on full rest, but my assumption, usually on a full rest, you just heal your constitution modify, whatever. But my assumption is between Quobbles, lay on hands, and Vinny's treat wounds, everyone can bump themselves up to full health.
Yay.
But rules is written, yeah, I think you get like, what is it, your level times your constitution or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much for healing everybody up.
Yeah, I would have spent all of the time doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I did have a quick question, if I may, Richard. I believe
Sure.
last time the Ziggurat had been flooded by it that rots.
Yes. And like if you look down into like the down the stairs, you can see this like smushy swamp water that is just filling up inside.
We had our boats tied up. Are we gonna need to swim over to get our boat?
No. It's just the Ziggurat itself that is kind of like the internal basically.
We can't go back in.
Okay, that's fine.
Makes sense.
I mean, if you really wanted to,
No.
probably.
I had a bad
No.
time in your fun house. We can go.
All right. Anything else that needs to happen during this long rest, early morning wake up? No.
I
Do I
just
still?
want to let you know.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm just letting you know. I got kicked out of Foundry, so just know
No
that, and
worries.
it won't let me back in. And since that Alexias has already joined the game, so
Let me kick out the ghost player that is Alexias. Then.
is it my
No, you're
reflection? Is it my mirror?
Is it your mirror person?
Oh
Your
my
mirror image?
God.
I just kicked out your mirror image, so you might be able to get back in.
Thank you.
That's called foreshadowing.
I know,
fun.
guys. This is actually a problem.
All right. Let me see if there's anything else.
One of these days in combat, you're gonna be like, and my reflection disappears, and then Richard will be like, it doesn't actually.
Actually, yeah.
Actually, this reminds me. I need to give 2 people some extra hero points. Emmanuel and Alexias, I'm giving you an extra hero point.
Nice.
For some things you wrote during the week break. I appreciated it, and they were really good. So I'm giving you extra hero points. Whether or not you choose to share that, the group is entirely up to you. All right. You all sleep and wake up fairly well rested. Some of you may have these lingering dreams or nightmares or anything. What I need happen right now is I need Dahlia, Sanai, Alexias, and Emmanuel to make me a will saving throw.
I'm still locked down with Foundry.
Is
Are you
this
still
versus
locked out?
a
Okay.
fear effect?
It is not a fear effect.
Okay.
Love being
Pretty good.
me and Vinny being okay.
Try refreshing Alexias and see if that works.
I've been doing it ceaselessly, and it's not working.
Did Dahlia succeed? And if not, can I give her a reroll?
Doing
I don't
what?
know. I mean,
I don't know.
actually, well, fun. Did everyone roll? Let me actually. I think
Waiting
mine
for
time to
Elaine to
go
get
back.
back in.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
the
reloading the
problem.
No. Great.
I don't know why Foundry
Yeah.
has taken such a hatred to me.
I'm telling you, man, this is deliberate. Richard's got
Dahlia
Richard's
did
plan
not
for-
succeed.
Oh, come on.
Sing Your Praises works that I see that they have failed. So like as I'm waking up, could I see that Dahlia is maybe disturbed or bothered? Right?
Yes. Sure.
Okay. So I don't know what's happened to you yet. But you're
You
like
know
I would say, in terms of description, Dahlia, you wake up with that blinding right headache that you did last time.
Cool.
Yeah. So you definitely see Dahlia is just like really struggling to like keep sense of her faculties at the moment as she wakes up.
I will say that I slept near you, so like a hand just goes on your shoulder. My big meaty hand is probably like the entire width of your body at this point, though, and it's just your and a comforting physical touch, and then, oh yeah, are you okay?
Let's find out, shall we? Let's
find
this
out.
thing.
It's once per day. I know I used it yesterday,
No,
but it's
it's
the start of
worth
the new. Well, I fucking bad touch.
I want to see what Alexias rolls once Lynn gets back in.
Yeah, it still won't let me in.
Oh no.
What the heck? I see you in the chat. I see you in Boundary right now.
Yeah, I'm not in Foundry. It's a liar.
I do not see him in Foundry right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
Maybe I need a refresh.
Maybe. I see. I see Alexias is now out, and Emmanuel is now out. Emmanuel is back in. Hopefully, Alexias comes back in a second.
Okay, no, I think it's letting me in now.
Yay.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Sorry about the drama.
No worries.
I'm very upset with you right now.
You know,
Me? That makes sense.
Frank. I'm very upset with Frank right now.
Oh, I saw that.
all right, we're making will save.
Will
That
save,
save
yeah.
here. Okay, cool. And is this an emotion effect?
It is. Actually, let me check. I want to make sure I'm getting the right information. It is not.
All right.
I got a bad headache.
And Dahlia,
Yeah.
you feel Emmanuel's big meaty hand like laying in the back on your back to try and reassure you. And it feels like the world itself is just a half a breath behind you. And it slips back a little further, and sounds arrive just a little too late. You see shadows that move before their source, and your own thoughts are just echoing. I've just spoken by someone standing just over your shoulder. And there is a clarity in this, as if you are beginning to understand things that you shouldn't.
Uh-oh.
Patterns in the air, intentions in the silence, and it becomes almost unbearable to you. I'm going to do two things. First, you are going to be stupefied too.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
darn it.
And I'm also going to put something on your character sheet that you can take a look at.
Okie dokie.
Don't look at it.
Don't look at it.
I feel like I
Don't see it. You
should
can't
look at it.
acknowledge it.
It's just gonna say the eye that looks back.
If I don't see it, it's not real.
Oh, fish.
Right. Kim, you can look at your feet section,
Okay.
and how you choose to play the name of that feat is entirely up to you.
New feet, new feet.
What do we got here?
Didn't know we were gonna get a
You
feat if
actually
we rolled
just
bad.
grew a third.
Whoa. Okay.
See, she'd have to sound upset.
Yeah. Should we all just throw our saves next time?
Right.
So
Because if
Absolutely.
we're gonna get feats for failing, I'm down to fail.
let's stay another day and just see what happens, what mutations we get.
I still think that she gets a third foot. Yeah.
Fourth
That
nipple.
could be useful.
Oh.
Depends on what
At
grows
this
out.
point, I would love a third foot.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I
Fair.
forgot to add one other thing to your character.
Oh.
You have two things. You're also trying to.
Oh, cool.
I can help if you want help, or if you want to stay stunned. If you tell me, I can help. Just putting it out there.
All right. You all wake up. Dahlia seems a little bit out of it. The rest, I think the other three people that I mentioned, Emmanuel, Alexias, and Sanai, you do wake up with a little bit of a nagging headache at the back of your skull. But you were able to just, maybe it's just like drinking some water in the morning or something, whatever you need to do, kind of like helps it subside.
Do I still feel worms in my brain?
No.
Cool.
I wake up covered in blood, but it's because of my horns piercing into my neck. I haven't filed them in like weeks.
Oh my god.
They like go around, so I'm like as I fall asleep, like I don't notice the pain, but I wake up and there's just like blood all over.
So
The
your
rest of the
horns
day,
are like
I-
rat's teeth. You have to constantly like file them to.
Mhm.
All right.
Gotta constantly be filing. ABF, always be
I'll
filing.
put some, like, can I put some band-aids and cloth so it doesn't keep opening scabs?
I mean, if you want to help, that's totally fine, but it's something I'm very used to. It's just, it's like, it's not like a big depression thing. It's like it's an annoying thing. It always happens. I just
Yeah,
need.
but I can like, feel like I can put like a little cloth there with some gauze and it'll like stop scratching.
Sure, I'll let you help me if you want to, but it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah,
I do that.
we bond.
Yeah. I'm not your horns are your horns. If you want to shave up, but I can help your skin.
Yeah, no, I need to file them down a little bit before they actually pierce through my neck into something important. So
That seems important. Yeah.
but I will say that as you're helping me, you would notice that there's like, 'cause I'm like moving stuff around. I have a ring on one of my fingers, and you've seen this before, just like briefly, but no one else has seen it. And now instead of like hidden in a pocket, it's actually like on my forefinger.
I
Okay. Anything else that needs to happen this morning? All right.
Like I said, Kim, above table, I have a spell that can help you're stupefied, but only if you want. I'm not going to impose that on you.
I think I'm just kind of out of it. I
Okay,
don't
great.
think that I know to ask at this point because I'm just sort of like, ugh.
Sure.
Okay. You all get up and gather up your things and make your way back to the pool boats to begin the trek back to Agate. The journey back from the Ziggurat is slow and muddy. The heavy jungle is heavy with rain and the smell of the wet earth. Behind you, if you choose to look behind you, you can see the Ziggurat ruins sink gradually back into the fog of the haze. Its silhouette swallowed by mist and treetops until it's hard to tell whether it was ever truly there at all. Boats plow through the bayou, and as you trek through the swamp, you realize it is unearthly quiet. The sound of buzzing insects is distant, but they are avoiding you. And when you pass beneath the swamp, the web-covered trees, where you thought the spiders and crocodiles, you can hear the sounds of these chittering and skittering of spiders moving away from the boats.
Probably fine.
Yeah, everything that's
Probably fine.
I am going to mention as part of the morning ritual because of the area last time. Quobbol is going to start getting better about casting Summoner's Precaution.
Oh, thank you.
And what does that do?
It means that if Nagy gets deleted, Quobbol doesn't.
That's good.
It's good.
It's not just Naga. If Quobbol also gets
Oh, yeah.
defeated, you can dismiss Naga and stay up.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Gives me
Oh,
a
and-
quick little,
Yeah.
I want to live.
you
Also, and I'm just throwing this out there, mage armor would be very helpful for some of you.
I didn't take
Mystic armor, yeah.
Mystic armor, I'm sorry. Legally distinct.
others.
Yes. You continue to use the pole boats, and I'm assuming you're in the same boats you were last time as you are driving through the swamp.
Yeah.
It takes you the better part of the day, and by the time you reach Agate, the light is already starting to fade. This little settlement feels almost welcoming after the silence of the rooms. You see lanterns that are lit in the windows, and you could smell the scent of stew and wood smoke drifting through the air in the direction of Ma Whiffle's flophouse. It's a brief stop in there, and you were able to tie your pull boats up, and if you wanted to stay the night, Ma Whiffle will absolutely allow you to do so. She'll open the door. Oh, wonderful. And she'll hand you your coins back. I believe, Vincent, you were the one that paid for it.
Yeah.
So she'll hand you like the little bit of the least coins that you gave back to you.
You
Oh, how
deposit
much?
it.
How much was it? I don't even remember.
Ma Whiffle says, oh, it was only 1 silver. Here you go.
Great.
Was it?
I think we should go ahead and pause the stream and go rewatch that episode.
I think
real fast and see.
Quobbol is. I don't know what insight is in the equivalent of insight in here.
You can do a sense motive with perception.
Perception.
Yeah, I would like to do a sense motive with perception, please.
Sure.
I think
Make it
Alexias
blind.
has
Make
lied
it
to
blind.
me, so she needs to make a roll against his.
That is true if she's lying, but I
But
also
sure.
that's a passive feature for me, so I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
GM roll, yeah, sense motive. Let's sense motive, just in case. I don't want to get cheated.
Let me look at Alexias. Just want to see.
Deception's high.
It's always 10 plus your deception on any sort of
Yeah.
Right, then it'd be 24.
24.
Pretty good.
You can, I say, Alexias, you can tell that Ma Whiffle saw that Vinny hesitated a moment, and she just decided to give him one silver, and you see she has a second one that she's keeping in her pocket, in her hand that she just quietly slips back into her pocket.
I'm fine with that. I respect that.
Just silver. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Also,
good for
she's
her.
putting us up and feeding us for free.
Exactly. And
Oh.
she's our friend's grandma.
Yeah.
I would have given it to her. Like,
Like if she needs help, I'm happy to give her more silver.
You could demand it back and then hand it back to her, just like that. This is mine to give to you.
no, I don't care that much.
Fair.
Alright. My riffle will definitely feed you some of that stew. It's definitely a nice fish stew of some sort with a lot of root vegetables, and you're able to get another rest. I want to ask, is there anything that needs to happen in this rest? It is the first rest you've had in under a roof in quite some time. So,
I would want to ask Ma if we're cursed. Like, what's following us?
want to ask who?
Ma.
Ma. Of
Ma
course,
Riffle.
it's fine.
If,
Ma Riffle just kind of like furrows her brow and she looks at you. I don't see anything following you. Should something be following you?
I think something is. But it might be greater.
She'll kind of look out. She'll go over to a window and she'll like pull open the blinds and peer out. No, just the same old ghosts and spirits I always see out there. Nothing new.
Okay.
Cool.
We did, like you said, Ma Ripple, and we threw the rotted meat into the bay. So thank you very much for that information as well.
Good. I'm glad it helped. Well, go ahead, dig in, eat, get some sleep. If you like, I can bring you some buckets of hot water to wash you off.
I'm good. Thanks for that, though.
Let me rephrase. I am going to bring you hot buckets of water so you can clean up.
At least wash the blood off of your neck.
Oh, you should. It gets infected if you don't.
I'll
Listen
do
to
it.
your
I'll be
elders,
happy
Tony.
about it.
While she goes out to get us the hot water, because I'm imagining she's leaving her hut, just quietly say to my assembled companions, so what's the fuck was the point of all of this? We didn't learn anything or get any new information pertaining to our case. We just kind of got sent out to almost die in the Ziggurat.
Well, we did learn that there is something open that needs to be closed, right? It may not pertain to the case exactly, but there is a door that is open that needs a seal.
Correct.
Back to it.
I did mean about the case, but you're right. We have learned things, but
But yes, no, I mean, about our case specifically, no, not.
Maybe the point was to kill us.
if it was and we go back, what are we going? We kind of left in a little bit of trouble, and we're coming back with, I think, Lady Saxby is going to say, with nothing to show for it. So how is that going to go? That's the question I have now.
I don't know what her thinking was for sending us there in the first place. If it was to get rid of us or to find, I don't know what. So we tell her what we found, and that's the best we can do.
If it was ostensibly just a mission to gather information, I mean, we did some gathering and now we have more information. There is no, I mean, I don't think that we have anything else to give her.
We know that something else was taken.
Mm.
The seals.
And that someone woke up a Titan, so that's not great.
Yeah.
And now we have to do that as well. We have to find this person.
Or whatever it is.
Do we have any leads about that? Because I don't think we do.
What did it say? What did it say again?
Let us look back in the chat.
Look back in time.
Swallow the scent of
Everyone
its
raises their
Roman's
hand.
blood.
But a collective flashback.
We
Hold
can
on. He put it in one of these channels.
try to
Mhm.
track
It's
it.
in lore.
Lord. Okay, thank you.
I don't know how to track it. I don't know where it is.
You know, it's a beast with reason, or a something with reason, not a mute beast. So
Would the Titan describe us as beasts with reason? It might be a person. Is what I am thinking. It might
Right.
be the people who either came on the first expedition or those that looted this after.
I think you're right. I think it has to be
Hmm.
one of them.
Okay.
But how did they wake it up? I mean, because here's the thing too, right? So they came to the Ziggurat, you know, a group, they stole things, they left, and they also woke up a Titan in the process. Did they wake it up by stealing things? Is it just we're back to square one with trying to figure out who it was that took these things from the Ziggurat?
I think we were on the right track. Oh, I'm sorry, Vinny. Go ahead.
No, I just want to also go back to the lady that was a part of the last mission that didn't
Zambria.
die.
Yeah.
Zambria, yes.
Yeah.
Because Mom Ripple said that she's cursed. Like something's following her.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
And she
There's
could have been a
something
part
to
of
it.
the thing that woke up Rot. I don't know.
Hmm.
We could go back to her first and try to get more information.
I mean, that's a lead more than anything else that we have. We know that she was there at some point. Wait, she went to this Ziggurat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that was her camp.
That
Her
was her
associates
crew.
who passed.
But I don't
And
know
we know that
more.
the sword is still at large. We found 2 of the 3 artifacts, and I believe that the gentleman we were investigating was still involved with that. But
Hi.
I don't think we're going to get the permission to continue that investigation without a lead.
We can't
No.
go near Caius again. Not right now.
Well, and he's not even in the country anymore. But we could try and make another contact with the arms dealer who's selling the weapons.
Hi.
Okay.
I will
If
also
she's
say,
so
I know it is not our priority. We never found that dwarf that seemed to have some connection with, however tangentially, Rock Rakus.
Right.
Trying to kill him, maybe.
That was our working theory. We couldn't find the bastard. I don't believe.
No. We
Now-
were kicked out of the city.
I was hoping-
Rakus was not at this Ziggurat, correct?
No,
No.
but he had associations with Mr. Bergeron.
Exactly. So we know that at least that he's not whoever this voice of Rot is looking for. So that is done,
Probably not.
right? He's not necessarily connected to that.
May I bring up an idea for you all, and you are free, of course, to push back on this. But
Hmm.
between every case, between everything, Lady Saxby has given us small missions that don't really have much to do with what we've been working on. I would assume she is going to do the same to keep us out of the spotlight.
That was what this was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Get us out.
Well, she's failing spectacularly on that, I think. I don't want to give up on this. I think we can still investigate. We have some constables. We will just have to be smarter about how.
Well, I'm tired of listening to her totally and completely. So yeah.
Fortunately, it's part of our jobs to listen to her.
But I wonder, you know,
I
she
think-
seems to have Carleo and his crew almost completely under her thumb. And
they're the
they-
gold children.
Carleo is supposedly our new boss, the replacement for Delft. So
No.
So I
That-
wonder if it would behoove any of our objectives to maybe do a little following them around. You know what I mean? A
Hmm.
little come see, come see.
I think that would
Maybe.
make sense. We don't know much about what cases they have been working on. It's just not been shared with us.
We know one of their cases is following us.
That's true.
How long
If
have they
only
been
we
doing
had some sort of like connection to them. Like if any of us were close to any of them, that would be very helpful.
I look over at someone who maybe not had a connection with them.
She has her head just in thought. She hasn't even been paying attention. Like she's just like deadpan staring out. And huh?
You weren't
Huh?
listening.
No.
Would
Was
you
I
like to?
supposed to do?
Oh, everything is good. Just having a conversation. You don't have to listen to me. Would you like to talk to Carleo and get more information for us about what cases they've been working on?
Why?
He.
I look to
you-
everyone else. Why?
Oh,
Why do I need what's happening?
what? Are you close with him or something?
I'm
What
very
do you
confused.
mean by
I thought none of us were
close?
close with him.
I didn't.
What do you mean by
I don't
close?
know. I mean, like,
I just
Just
may have
fine.
heard. I just may have heard from somebody that somebody maybe was seeing a Carleo.
What?
Seeing
What?
him with
What?
our eyes.
Who did you hear that from?
I heard from Ezekiel that somebody kissed Sanai in front of him.
Well, looks like I'm killing Ezekiel because that wasn't their business to share.
You
Yeah,
will not
yeah,
kill Ezekiel. He is a
killing.
very, very good man.
You
it's
can't kill me.
Carleo.
But he
No.
said it with his mouth.
Okay. This is awkward. Everybody should just get some rest. I think we just it's been a long time in the Ziggurat. We've all done some crazy stuff. I think it's time for us to all stretch our arms and put our heads down. How about that?
Minnie immediately lays on the ground and tries to pretend to sleep, like fake snoring, like 100% on board. Whatever you want.
So we'll put a pin in that then.
Honestly, I don't blame you. Just surprising, I guess. Fine.
Dahlia, are you okay?
What?
Are you?
Are you okay?
Fine. I think I've had a headache. Long day.
Do you want someone to take a look?
Right. Do you need some?
It's just a headache.
Nope.
I
It'll
don't.
probably free up.
Yes, but it's a headache after everything we went through. We should make sure that we're
I just don't. I don't know. I don't feel. I feel fuzzy.
What do you mean by fuzzy?
Things are just a little far.
Okay. See what I can look up here.
You want me to clear your mind?
Oh, that would be better than anything I can do.
I don't know.
We'll clear all of it. Just like
Feels
Medium.
like I'm close to something.
What?
close.
What? I don't know. No, never mind. Never mind. Let's just get some sleep. Why not?
No, I'm very invested in this.
Yeah.
Close to what?
Get an idea.
All of this, it's all connected. Like scenarios I was going on about, it's all connected, and I feel like it's close. Like I'm close to something,
You are.
and I
You
don't.
gotta touch it.
So now you didn't bring your conspiracy web because
I bring it with me everywhere.
because I gave you magnets and you can put them on the front of
Yeah.
my shield and we can do this right now. Okay. Kunk.
You know she has it.
What do you see, Dahlia?
No, I don't know. It just feels it's all jumbled. It's all trying to talk at once.
Yeah.
Can you
I
pick
don't-
up any one particular thing at the time to listen to?
I don't know how this works. So,
Would it help if I tried to clear your mind first, or are you afraid we'll lose it?
it might. I don't know. I don't know. I just woke up and I felt like everything was talking.
Uh-huh.
It's weird. It's
It's not. It's not weird at all.
It's not?
No, things talk in my head all the time. It's not weird at all.
Ooh.
cool.
I usually just have the one voice in my head, but that's good.
I mean, a few of us have multiple voices. And
Okay, but we know that Jonas is from your murder pet, so that's not the same. It's
Okay, okay.
That's not nice. I don't like that thing either, but that's not nice.
That murder strong. Hey, Dahlia,
Hmm.
if you're trying to listen to maybe just one of the voices, yes, maybe just see if there is a repetitive pattern or kind of timbre of the voice that you could pick out.
What's that?
I don't know. I'm trying to
what's that?
work us towards getting
hey,
a
what's your
recall
roll?
knowledge.
Is there a
What was the
Jeffrey
roll for?
timbre in that
Is there a
monster?
little?
Dahlia,
Yeah.
that's odd.
Oh.
No, that's not odd. That's wrong.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You, as this conversation is happening, you kind of look over to Quobbol, and there's this moment where you think you saw Quobbol talking to Nagafar. And did he say something about, wait until we go to sleep? Or do it then?
Uh-oh.
No, it was just a shadow. It was probably something. It was just a fleeting glimpse of something that. No, it was nothing. It was nothing, right?
Great.
Oh god.
You were doing great. I am now just fixated, staring at Quaffle.
Dahlia?
Did you say something?
No, I mean, we were all talking about voices and stuff, but I didn't. Are you all right?
You weren't talking to Naglfar.
No, not right now.
Okay.
Just
Did-
to make things a little simpler, are you able to talk with Naglfar in your head, or do you have to speak out loud?
I can talk with him in my head.
Interesting. All right. I
So you
thought-
could have been talking with.
I mean, yes, at any point I can be talking with the thing that resides inside of me. I wasn't right now.
I don't know. No, don't. I thought it doesn't matter. No, it's fine. I
Alright,
thought I saw
you
something.
Tell us.
We spent enough time in this area and with weird shit happening, like when we were seeing visions and stuff back at the Ziggurat. So, GM, can I do an esoteric lore check to see if this is familiar at all to any of our esoteric experiences? Is that a yes?
Sure. Yep, go ahead.
Okay, cool. I know I'm not going to be able to get anything because the look he just gave. There's always a chance, you know? Yeah.
A 4 on the die. Ooh.
4 on the die.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. I mean, this doesn't look like anything to me, Chief. Like, I mean, maybe Dahlia just has a headache. It could be that, or it could be something else. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say dubious lore. I'm supposed to get the right
Maybe
and the wrong. Yeah. Okay. I think Sanai's right. Maybe we should just go to sleep and give Dahlia some space. Although Vinny, you know more about medicine than I do, and I don't want to prescribe.
No, that's. I think we do need to rest. I was just gonna ask Dahlia, if you wanted some acupuncture to rest tonight to help you rest. and then that will give you a +2 bonus or a reroll on any saving throw.
Is she going to stab you, Dahlia?
I don't like this.
This is terrible.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I'll be fine in the morning. I'll be fine. I think
Sorry,
Would you like one of us to stay with you tonight?
no.
Okay.
Well, we're all sleeping in this room together, right?
We
Oh, I thought we were in separate rooms.
No.
Not at Mom's house. We're all in that one.
If Dahlia wants this room, I'll sleep outside. Like, if you want to be alone, you
No.
can.
No.
Are you sure?
No. It's raining. It's raining still, which we're fine. It's fine.
just like on the way in, we're she's taking the big couch and we're all sleeping on the floor.
There's a bed in here if anyone wants to take that, but everything else is on the floor.
Yeah, it's the captain's bed.
Yes.
Oh, I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
that. I hate that so much.
It's loose.
New.
Maybe. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna sleep.
Neither is Sanai.
Oh no.
No, in a good way. She'll eventually fall asleep, but she's very focused on Dahlia in a very not in crouching way, but like she's the last one to fall asleep. And every now and again, she watches over to see is she okay.
Oh, I'm so not okay.
You keep looking at her and she's looking at you, and you're like, okay, cool, I'll go back to looking at here. And she's looking at you.
If Sanai would if we're talking about sleeping, if Sanai would let me, I would sleep next to her or in your lap until like head in your lap until you fall asleep.
Okay.
If you would let me.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. We'll get some sleep and are able to rest for the most part. With a question mark at the end directed towards Dahlia.
I feel like I pass out eventually, but I don't know.
Pass out eventually, good. You wake up in the morning. I need another roundup of saving throws from Dahlia, Sanai, Alexias, and Emmanuel.
I don't want to go more crazy.
Again,
You don't know why we're okay? I don't know.
Oh, we're
okay.
gonna.
Hey.
I'm gonna try to pass this one. I'm gonna try to pass this one.
GM, just to confirm, this is again not for an emotion effect.
Okay.
GM, Richard.
All right.
Richard.
Sanai and Alexias, would you like to hear upon that?
I was just asking, is it not for an emotion effect, right?
It's not an emotion effect.
Okay, I just want to keep confirm. I'm going to ask you every time now because I have a thing.
Okay. Oh.
Do I want to do it again?
I failed on a 19 the first time.
Hey, when Dahlia failed, she got a feat.
Yeah,
did.
but I like the idea of going crazy.
Yeah.
Join me.
The pyromaniac
Guess what,
going
fella?
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Oh no.
Storytelling.
Yeah. This is
I-
going to be great
Something
with the
different.
train.
Yeah, the train's gonna be
Different.
fun.
Sanai, would you like to hear a point out? Are you comfortable with the 19?
I'm comfortable with the 19.
Okay.
Too comfortable.
All right. All right.
Enjoy.
The night passes by relatively uneventfully. There is a sort of like calming effect of the rain just beating up against that roof of Malrifo's house. You wake up in the morning, Dahlia, and you feel a lot better.
Yay.
You are no longer drained. But I'm getting rid of that one thing I gave you, a beat.
Oh, I didn't even get to use it.
A temporary feat. Interesting.
Sanai, you wake up in the morning feeling this absolute blinding headache at the back of your skull. You are going to be stupefied too.
Stupefied too.
Am I still stupefied too? Does that just stick?
You are still stupefied too,
Cool.
but
Okay.
you're no longer drained too.
But now Sanai's stupefied too.
Yes.
Two,
I
two.
see what you did there.
Yeah. How do I in effect? What do I do?
Just let it be. It'll just sit there. But if you look at your sheet under your feet at the bottom, under bonus feats, you should probably see something.
Oh.
No, there's no. She
No, I
doesn't
don't
get
have
the,
a
Oh,
bonus
she doesn't
feat.
get one. Oh, interesting.
nope,
I was
nope,
looking
no
for the
bonus feat for you.
side.
No bonus feat for you.
Oh, it's
Dahlia, though, you
different.
wake up in the morning and you feel a lot better. And you think back to these events of the previous day. It just,
Yeah.
why do you think that? It feels weird,
Weird.
doesn't it? Must have
Yeah.
been just like lingering.
Yeah.
Ziggurat was weird. It was
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. Still feel a little off, but weird.
So a little off. Okay. You all wake up in the morning. Sanai and Dahlia are still feeling a little bit of a blinding headache at the back of their skull. And you gather up your things, say your goodbyes to Margaret, and head out towards Bowl.
Oh, I was gonna leave one piece of gold on Lou's nightstand for her.
Okay.
So you know.
From Agate, the road is a walk. You have to walk down the road towards Bowl. And you eventually arrive at the same hotel you stayed last time. You're able to get rooms there for the night, knowing the train will be leaving in the morning.
Such good memory.
You head over to each of your individual rooms, the same one you booked, and able to get some rest and relaxation. Emmanuel.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Really quick, Emmanuel, sorry, before, because I know you're
ahead.
going to do a scene, and I just
Yeah, go
want to do a quick check, which is I want to start doing the repair to your shield,
Huh.
right? Because
I
I'm
would
going to do
say-
a crafting check for
Would
that.
you mind maybe letting me combine this with you?
Sure, if you want to.
If you'd be willing to.
Yeah, that's fine. You would ask me at the end of the last session, and I want to
Sure.
not forget about it.
Sure. So, like in the hustle and bustle of yesterday, we actually, I like how this is turning out. I always like these little impromptu different scenes. We end up forgetting about repairing the shield. And then, as we are noticing and getting ready to rest for the night, you bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
And I have
You
been.
still want me to look at that?
Yes, if you want to come in real fast, I wouldn't mind chatting with you as well. It's been a long year, honestly, since we've met.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. But I wouldn't mind a little company.
That's
It's
okay.
good
So wait, let's go. Let's do it.
All right.
You
So,
mind if I work while we talk?
Of course. So we come in, and I kind of stop in the middle of the room because of a fun coincidence. I actually see the indent on the nightstand from when I got into an argument with Quobbol. I'm in Quobbol's room from that night. And I see kind of what I did in a fit of anger, and what my brain starts to kind of dwell on the topics, that confrontation. And as I'm like absentmindedly taking off my shield that's like bent and dented in several places at this point, it's almost concave.
Maybe let me help you with that. So I can like shimmy out of there.
Yeah, we take the buckles off because I'm always strapped in, and as I'm taking it off, you actually see, I think you guys saw this as well once before, where my forearm is actually strapped onto the shield. There is a symbol of the clergy, a fishhook, surrounded by concentric geometric runes. They look like overlapping hexagons that are stacked over on top of each other in different configurations. And my hand kind of lingers on the shield for a while. And I'm going to, before I hand it over, say, are you a religious man, Alexias? You don't strike me as the type, but I thought I would ask.
No. Not religious per se. I think there are things that haven't been explained yet in the world, and one of the reasons for living is to try and explain them. But religion, no. Not really my thing.
That is hope I'm not being reductive, but that is a very Danoran attitude, I believe.
A little bit reductive, a little bit hurtful, that's fine. You gotta give me the shield or no?
Here you go.
Thank you. So what did you want to talk about, Emmanuel?
I wanted to talk about what we are all doing as a group.
Okay.
I hate what happened to Delft, and I hate what I hate the way that we are all stumbling, it feels, from one case to the other without making a larger impact on the city that we live in.
You don't think that saving it from the mayor, saving the king, and this, that, and the other is large impact?
I think that we are the people at the right time to impact, but we are not pursuing, with the exception of the mayor, which was our first case. Ever since then, we have been assigned smaller tasks, and yet we have had them blow up into something larger. But even after each one of these cases, we are not able to pursue our own leads, our own cases. We are then sidelined, and then we are thrown into something that becomes bigger before anything else that happens. And then when we resolve the immediate problem but not the underlying causes, then we are shut it off to the side again. This is the same conversation we were having yesterday with I don't think the RHC is trying to solve the bigger problems in Flint. I feel like we are just making things look neater and more orderly, so that way the people who are in charge are happier. And that is not why I joined up with the RHC.
Well, I can't disagree with you in that it does seem like we are being asked to stay out of the way, and then we are put back in the way on accident. But I guess it comes down to the question of what do you think your real purpose is? Is it to work for the RHC, or is it to help Flint? Because we are accomplishing one of those to a certain extent. Huh? You cannot say we haven't made a difference.
No, I agree. We have made a big difference. I
Even
just
if
wonder
it
if
was a mistake.
I just wonder if we could be doing more. And look at the rest of you. You are so smart and so handy. You have so many little skills and magical knowledge. I'm not meaning to be so patronizing. I'm sorry. It must be the mood I am in.
It's okay.
Dahlia is capable and canny, and though she hates it, I think she has a solid head on her shoulders, and we look to her for guidance. Sanai is powerful and suspicious and has a thirst for the truth that I think would be great aid in this. Vinny is kind and cruel in equal measure sometimes. But I think Vinny has a good heart, and Quobbol is here too. Just, I think all of you could be doing more than just putting out the little fires that Lady Saxby wants us to put out.
I don't think you're wrong about that, but I noticed you did not mention yourself. Is there a reason for that?
If you don't mind, I want to answer that question with another line of inquiry.
Of course, I could do this all night.
Yeah. Why don't you notice when I lie? You're so good at pointing out lies, but when I lie, you never seem to notice, or maybe you notice and are too gentlemanly to call me on it.
I was going to say, who says I don't notice? Maybe I'm just not looking.
That's what I worry about. I am a blind spot in your usual, and I mean this as a compliment, mistrustful nature.
Hmm.
The same with you and Sanai. I believe not believing what people just tell you, but looking in deeper. It's a good quality to have, especially in this line of work.
Hmm. I suppose if we are being truthful, you just remind me of someone. And perhaps it is a blind spot on my part. And yet, I have no cause, as of yet, to regret it. Trusting you, I mean.
It's hard. Letting other people think better than you think of yourself.
Oh. Yes, that is true.
I've already told Dahlia some things about me. And I've told Quobbol some things about me, and I'm being a bit of a shit. Quobbol is he's a good heart, but I think he's making some mistakes. But
aren't we all?
Yes, me more than most, but I'll tell you everything about me if you want. No secrets. And I will ask one thing in return. Your honest opinion. I don't want you to lie. I think if anyone here would tell me the worst about me, honestly, it would be you. I think, and again, I know I continue to say this, I mean this with all possible respect. I think you're a bit of a bastard, but you know that you're a bastard.
I am humbled.
I did not come here to insult you. I did not ask. That's not why I asked you to come.
Emmanuel, I'm not insulted. Tell me what you want to tell me.
My real name is Bartok dos Santos.
Okay.
I am a murderer.
Okay.
Over 30 years ago, I went into a home because I wanted glory and prestige, and I thought that there were people in my way, and it was supposed to be one person, and things got out of hand, and I ended up killing a family.
Okay.
I turned myself in, and I spent 30 years in prison for it. And every day since then, I have wondered how I could possibly make up for the lives that I took. And I don't see a way to do that. I know all of you look at me and you think that I'm a decent man, but I can't look at myself and feel that way. And any good that I have done, any people I have saved, I always wonder, if I had not taken those lives those 30 years ago, how many more people might have been saved? How many more people might have been made better by the crude calculus of saving or sparing or killing? I cannot calculate it. I don't know how to make it right. I don't think I ever will.
Mm-hmm.
And where I come from, I love it. My home, I love it dearly, but it is cruel in matters of crime and injustice. And I left after a particular confrontation, and I'm trying to make the most of this life here. I didn't come here to be a hero.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing, and I fear I'm leading you all down the path of trusting and relying on me when I know it's going to blow up in your all's face someday.
Okay.
I guess that's not the point, just a unburdening of my guilt to you.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's most of it.
Okay. You want my opinion?
Please.
Okay. You talk too much. And you're not as charming as you think you are. And sometimes it's a little annoying. And a lot of this kind of drama you constructed around yourself is really not as bad as maybe you think it is. And no, you'll never forgive yourself for doing what you did. And you shouldn't. Because that is what an important part, I think, of what will make you do better.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're not the only broken one of us. Okay.
I know.
Well, now I've said it. So now you know double.
I know 2 things.
You're a rich man.
That woman who looks like you, is she your sister?
You know 2 things, Emmanuel. Don't push for free. Did I finish this shield? Can I make the crafting check for the repairing the shield during this?
Yes, go ahead and make a craft check.
Thank you.
That is a failure, actually.
I will re-roll it.
It's a failure by 1.
Re-roll it. There you go.
That's better. That's a 20. It's a success. So you repair 10 hit points to that shield.
Okay. I think it moved up to full at some point, but we'll say I think it was at 34, so it could be at 44 shield HP now. I know we'll get it fixed up when we go back.
Yeah, I think I can keep working on it.
Yeah.
What if I can check a day or something like that I can do?
Yeah. I would say for the purposes of this, repairing the shield, I'm going to treat it the same way as healing up during a downtime, knowing that Vinny and Quobbol are able to patch it up. I will always assume that Alexias is able to patch up the shield around the same time.
I think it's a 10-minute
going
activity.
forward, when I'm going to ask you to make that roll is if we're in a time crunch situation.
Yeah, so for sure. That makes sense. Okay, thank you for clear.
Yeah. Because I do think it is like a 10-minute activity to repair.
10 minutes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Anything else that needs to happen with?
I mean, I'll just get the shield and be like, good night.
Good night. There was that was an extra. That was not actually the scene I wanted to do. I do have one more thing. I'll make it quick. I don't want to take up too much time. Without,
It's a lore day. Do it.
Without
What we're doing today, man. It's
Do
awesome.
it.
Go
Do
for
it.
hey, God, you guys are so nice.
You want to hear?
We want to hear you play the game.
I put my shield on the bed and I start to roll up my sleeves. And I see the tattoos on my right, the various multicolored ones. Roll up the one on my left hand. I see the very large singular tattoo on my left hand. And I make sure the door is closed and locked because I don't want anybody coming in here during this shit. And for the first time in almost 30 years, I get on my knees amongst the bed and I close my eyes and I pray. I don't pray for forgiveness, but I pray. Actually, I should say this in character. I don't know how this works. I haven't really done this before. I think you're listening, so hello. It's me. boy. I don't know why you gave me what I have. I don't know why I can do what I can do. I know I'm not worthy of it. You could have picked anyone else to do the things that I can do, but you've helped me keep my friends alive, and I don't know what this means, but this is probably, I'm not supposed to bargain with you, I think, but if you keep doing that for me, I'll try to do better, and I'll try to learn, and I'll be truer to the belief and the church and the cause. I just want to keep them safe, please. And I pray, and I pray, and I pray, and continued variations of that. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. I don't feel anything until I eventually go to sleep, where, if you will allow this, Richard, I have a dream.
Sure.
I am on the beach of Rio Pedrisco, the outerlying northern part of the coast, where I used to play as a child, and it's dusk approaching evening, and the stars shine bright in the reflective waves of the ocean, and I can see maybe half a mile up the coast. I can see a fire burning. I see people around, and I know it is Alexias, Quobbol, Dahlia, Sanai, Vinny, Lou, all of my friends there, and I start to walk towards that fire. And no matter how long in the dream I walk towards it, I never get any closer. But there is a feeling of calm and hope that if I continue walking this path, eventually I might reach them. And for the first time in months since Axis Island, I don't have the same nightmare that I've had. And I wake up feeling hopefully very refreshed. I don't know what will save you're going to make me roll now, but
You allow me to add something to that dream?
please do.
As you are dreaming after your prayer, and you think on your companions and the fire, and you see them around, and as you're walking towards them, you look up to the starry sky, and you see many of the stars slowly begin to blink out one by one, until there's just 6 remaining. And one by one, another 5 blink out, one after the other, leaving just one left. And you recognize this as you grew up in Rio Pedrisco, which is a coastal city. It's called the Star. It's what sailors use to navigate because it never moves, it's constant, and it's always there, watching over everyone. When you look at the star, you don't feel like a sense of dread or fear or guilt anymore. You feel the sense of safety. I think that's all I'll add to that.
Thank you, sir.
Everyone wakes up in the morning. I would like the same 4 people to make me another will saving throw.
I hope I fail now.
God.
Hey! I'm actually going to hero point that.
It's really close there for me, but I made it.
All right, we have a 21 from Alexias.
I don't want this. I don't want to be crazy. I want to be able to talk to people.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yes.
Nice.
there she is. There's our girl.
Yeah,
The
train
code
day.
the code of save, you no longer have to make these saving throws, Dahlia.
Yes.
Oh.
No more crazy for me today.
No more crazy for you. Everyone else, you wake up with a little bit of a headache. Sanai, that stupefied condition is gone though. I'll get rid of it for you. But you wake up with a little bit of headache, but you're able to kind of like after you drink your morning tea, coffee, or everything, you're fine.
I always wake up
Dahlia,
a
you
little
wake
bit.
up. Oh,
That's
of
because of
course,
your
I'm
nightcap.
feeling clear-eyed. Feeling clear-eyed for the first time since you laid your eyes on that cigarette.
It feels like it's been months. Yeah. It's only like a couple days.
Yeah.
I
it's
really like
weird.
that little chuckle you just did to be in game. Wake up just like
Oh, yes.
Richard's a bastard. We know it.
All right.
You can take a hero point if you want.
Eventually gather up the rest of the companions or stop, have a little bit of breakfast, a continental breakfast at the hotel, which is just like really, really dry eggs and like stale bacon.
Oh, gosh.
we have got to eat not continental breakfast at some point in our lives. Okay,
This
it is
is
good
great.
here.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
I love
Uh,
fried bacon.
It like shatters. It doesn't. Okay.
There is no give. It is not chewy. It is brittle.
It's like jerky.
very good.
Right, but it's supposed to be a muffin.
You eventually make your way to the chain. You're able to get back on the chain, acknowledging the members of the RHC, and you have your own private car once again, where you can back up and do everything. Eventually, you hear the sound of the chain horn blasting, and the steady rhythm and iron on rail takes over, and fields and distant lights of the morning of Bull fade behind you. All right, I will throw at you all as we are on the train. Who would like to go first?
Dahlia, you didn't get to on the train ride here.
Yeah.
So I feel like this needs to be your
True.
Yeah.
go to
Yes.
town.
I would like to talk to Alexias.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna have this conversation on the way out, but I was missing.
All right.
Alright. I'm gonna knock on your door because I want this to be private.
Yeah. Can we actually, for the setting of this, does the train, does our own car have its own private like water closet? Good. Trust me.
It's a shared water closet, like for all of the rooms in the private car.
Okay. Cool. But yeah, like yeah.
This
So-
R is not for the public.
Exactly. That's what
No.
it's just for our car. Okay, great. So I'm in the water closet and I'm vigorously washing my hands.
Okay.
And I am like using as much soap as I possibly can to try and get this thing. I'm like you keep seeing me going like this.
I feel
you
like it's
can't-
one of the first times I've seen you like actually washing with soap in like,
Yeah, I hate it.
Increase
I hate
everything.
everything that's happening. But I'm
okay. So
desperately trying to, and I'm just like working at something on my hands.
like
I'm trying
walking
to-
by like,
Yeah.
are you alright?
What? Just fine. Okay. Goodbye now.
Well, okay. Is something wrong? Do you have something
No,
stuck?
nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. Really okay. Don't need help. See you later.
Alexias,
What?
I honestly wanted to talk to you, but if you're
Hey.
occupied, I don't know.
No, sure. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk. We can talk. And then I put my hand behind my back. I'm like, okay, what would you like to talk about?
Alexias, do you need help getting something off your hand? I'm pretty handy with.
No. I don't know why you would say that. That's a very strange, stupid thing to say. So, one of us is making a little bit of a fool of himself.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it? Especially for someone who lies so well, usually. You're being odd.
Come here. Get
Yeah.
inside. Like, get in here with me. And there's like
Yeah.
no room. It's like
Yeah.
one
I
of
mean,
those super
Small, so like
tiny- Yeah.
it's not as bad like if Emmanuel was in there.
Sure, yeah. No, it's not like we're literally against the wall, but I'm still thinking of 2 people.
Yeah.
inside, like
Bathroom
an,
is not work sized.
yeah, an airplane bathroom or something like that. There's no like
Yeah.
room here. Yeah. And then, so show you, and I've got like my ring. My finger is like completely red, I would imagine, and I have this ring stuck on my forefinger, and I'm just like working on. I just have this little problem. It is not a big deal. I'm just working on getting it off.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. No, you're fine. If I can try something, and I like take a little bit of a thread out of my pocket and like kind of wind it around
Mm-hmm.
the finger and like
Mhm.
make it a little smaller and then just sort of help you.
Like pop off the.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just go through that and
Mhm.
like kind of.
Yeah, I think it eventually, like after we work it enough,
Yeah.
it'll like pop off, even though it like kind of like cuts my finger on the way out, and I think I have like a little bit of like scrape on there or whatever. It's like stop.
By yourself.
It's all. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah.
And I
Wait,
probably
where are they? Do you have it?
Do I have it?
Where's the ring go? Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me right now.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm not going to steal from you, Alexias.
No, I didn't think you would. That was not. It's. I'm not afraid of you stealing anything from me. This is just not something that anyone else should. This is something no one should.
It's private. I understand. Did I get a pretty good look at the ring?
I would imagine if you were holding it and helping.
Yeah,
it
we were working on it for a while.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So
is it significant to me in any way?
it's a silver ring, and it's in the shape of a serpent with emerald eyes.
Yeah.
And it is very clear. I think it's very clearly like a signet ring.
Yeah. I was mostly asking Richard, like, does that mean anything to me?
Dahlia.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Let me actually look at my notes. I need to find this out because I wasn't expecting this to happen right now. So give me 1 second.
You always expect weird things to happen.
Yeah, especially with our little group.
I know. But yeah.
I'm covered in cat hair. Great.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, no, it's great because my cats are white and gray and black, so the white hair just everywhere.
So, Dahlia, as you're kind of looking over this ring, it's silver. It's very, very finely made. You can recognize the craftsmanship of that snake that's etched in the emerald. Emeralds especially come from Draca on the mountain range, and they are highly valued by nobility in Dano. I think that's what you kind of pick up on that.
Okay. I'm not going to press that because he seems real weird about it. Sorry, I'm not trying to pry.
I'm sorry. You helped me very much, and I appreciate it. I apologize. I am a little flustered, and nothing to do with you.
All right. I wanted to talk to you because I feel I owe you an apology. When we spoke back in the city, and you asked about my family because I was very worried and I was very stressed, and I mentioned my closest siblings because they were the ones I thought of first. And I feel like maybe I was a little insensitive to bring them up in front of you.
I didn't think that.
I don't want you to say anything more than you feel comfortable, but from what you have said and what has been implied, I didn't want to bring up something painful. And I wasn't thinking at that time, and
You
you just seemed a little bit off.
you have not caused me any pain, Dahlia.
All right.
I want you to know and to understand, and this is very important because I do not know how much I can give, but you must understand everything I do not say is to keep you and everyone. I am not committed. Okay.
I understand. You've said as much, which is why I try not to ask those questions.
I appreciate it. You did not hurt me. You couldn't if you wanted to, honestly. I mean, me, and I do it quite well all on my own. Well, me and this. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish you could unburden yourself. I wish. I don't know, if not to us, then to someone to just.
Yes.
But I understand if you can't. I can keep a secret, but I understand.
I know you can. I don't think anyone of us would not be able to keep secrets.
Yeah, we all have our secrets, don't we?
Yes. Mine could just get us all killed. So
Well, that must happened plenty of times already, so hopefully not.
hopefully. This is happening outside the window of the train. Just like wrestling wolves.
Yeah, there's some like jungle monkeys that are like hanging on the side of the window.
Like this intense emotional thing. It's like, no, they don't care. Good reminder.
Nonsense outside the window.
Wrestling nonsense.
That's great.
No, but
Give them a second. Get out of here. Get out of here, monkeys. Try to have an important conversation.
This has been a pet episode. Like every pet.
Yeah,
Mr. Drippy, we had Mr. Drippy.
did. It's different.
I say all this just because I know I can be a little bit of I kind of play it fast and loose with the truth. And I don't want you to think, I don't want any of you to think that that is because I do not trust you. Okay. But there are some things that are a little bit bigger than us.
Sure.
Dahlia, I haven't stopped thinking about you since that conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
Well, if you ever want to meet them, they're still. If there comes a time. Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Let's not put a date on it.
Yeah, who knows what.
Especially if not, we're going to another Ziggurat, right?
Oh, don't want to. Gonna go
Okay.
talk to Emmanuel about that too. He seems to have some feelings about.
Oh yes, our Emmanuel is full of feelings.
Yeah.
You know, he shared a little bit with me the other night,
Yeah.
but he says he has also shared with you. So this is
All right.
and I think that he is going through something right now. I think it's just soldier to captain. Yeah.
I need you all to stop doing that. I can't. I shouldn't be in charge of anyone.
That's exactly why you should.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. It's maddening. No, I've noticed he's not been right, and I wanted to talk to him, but I didn't want to talk to him outside that damn Ziggurat.
Mm.
Something about that made me feel wrong. I only woke up this morning feeling normal again.
What happened? You seem so out of it.
It felt like there were all of these voices and pictures and theories in my brain, and it felt like my head was going to explode, but it also felt like I was on the verge of understanding something. But then I thought Quobbol was talking to Naglfar about doing something to us. I thought Vinny, when he was going to give me acupuncture, was going to stab me. That wasn't normal. So I think it was to do with the Ziggurat. I don't know. I think whatever field around it was messing with my head.
I think maybe it may behoove us to look a little bit more into these things. These anything that is lingering from that experience should be investigated.
Yeah.
I will do some research when we get back to town. If I'm still allowed to use the library, I don't know now what we can and cannot do with
Right.
Statsky and Carlea.
We'll see what they have for us.
Emmanuel brought this up as well, and I agree with him. I don't trust her. And I am concerned about these strange nothing missions we've been sent on. I am echoing Emmanuel here.
Yes.
But
I agree. Why wouldn't she want us to look into these things? Why would she send us out of town when we're in the middle of a case?
something's
Yeah.
I don't know.
Doesn't feel right. It all feels like there's something just like right there in front of us, and we can't make that connection. And I don't want to believe that the RHC is working against the greater good, but it feels like we are being stopped and slowed on purpose.
Now, fair where fair is due, we did mess up a little bit. But
we fucked up royally.
Not quite to the extent that this is an appropriate reaction. So I agree, and I think that we need to start documenting these things. We need to have some sort of evidence.
Not keep it at the office.
Sure.
Yeah, we should probably have a meeting when we get back about this, or maybe on this train since we're not in the city yet. So
we should maybe talk, but it is still largely property here, so
yeah, we'll see.
If we could find a place that wasn't, maybe we could talk this all out a little bit.
Yeah, I'd like that.
I'd really like to set up Sanai's board again somewhere That isn't the office.
Yeah, I hope she broke it down before we left because who knows what they've been into when we.
I think she's got a portable one now that she's.
Oh yeah, of course she
transferring it.
does. Yeah, but like, I didn't know if she like left up the other one with all of the stuff, and I don't want them snooping in on that. Anyway, I'm sure she probably did. She's suspicious enough.
Well, if I know Sanai, if she put up a bunch of false leads for anybody who would look at it.
Right. No, she's smart enough to do that. Definitely.
Thank you for help with the ring.
Of course. You need any more help? Any discreet help? I'm here.
At some point, I might need some help stealing a big golden sword.
Yeah, I wish I could have stuffed that down my pants, but they would have definitely noticed.
Story of my life. Okay, I opened the bathroom door.
Let's go!
Finally, I've been waiting for what feels like 20 minutes.
You didn't even knock.
There were monkeys fighting outside the window. We were watching the whole thing.
They were wrestling, they were on the trees. It was very exciting.
Sanai sticks her head out. Were you two in the bathroom together?
Maybe a little. Don't worry about it.
Just for a minute. I just needed some help and she was helping me with something. Don't worry about it.
I look at
don't
Sanai.
think I'm his type
He just
tonight.
needed some help.
I'm
I
going to my
know.
room. Who is the next conversation we need to have?
I don't want to go twice in a row. Somebody else talk.
No.
Really? Nobody else needs to have any conversations?
Okay, I do. I will.
Really?
Whenever. I'll go next. But it is with you for now.
Okay. I can't be. I can't. It's fine.
Initiate twice in a row.
I didn't
Okay.
initiate, so I'm not being greedy.
There's no such thing as greedy. But I'll see you come out of the bathroom with Alexias.
I love this. I love this. This for us.
And then I want to make like eye contact and like
That makes more sense to me.
trying to be subtle and giving up. Shutting the door, making sure who is nobody can, we can hear her through the walls, right? Who's next to me? Richard. Who in my
that was for me.
who
I
is
would
next?
say the sound of the train engine and the wheels and everything is pretty loud. So if anyone was deliberately listening, they would have a chance, but it would be very difficult for them to do so. Because this is soundproof rooms.
Okay.
That's just
Okay.
difficult.
Okay. While all of our heads are like peeked out for a second, I want to be like, group, we should have a group meeting later, and I got a thing to keep us safe about it. Don't worry. I have an idea. Okay. And then I pulled Dahlia in.
Getting pulled into rooms today.
Two tiny people.
Yeah.
How's your head feeling?
Honestly, so much better. I feel like for the first time since we've been to that damn Ziggurat, I can think clearly.
Yeah.
I think there's something wrong. There was something wrong with me that first night. There absolutely was.
Like the first night back.
First night back at Multiples was.
I kind of wanted to ask you I wanted to ask you what you saw.
Honestly, I think it was just my brain working in a weird overdrive. Like, I don't think that I can really trust anything I saw because I thought that you were going to stab me.
Is that totally wrong though? I had needles and they're going to go in you. I just think I wouldn't stab you. just to clarify. But I just don't
Not
think
unless it was for my own good.
right.
Typically.
Yeah. Or if like the stars told me to. But that's like for bigger purpose things.
Right. Sure.
Just transparency. I don't want to lie to you.
No, it's fine. I understand.
I just don't think necessarily that the things we see are lies. So if you saw something else, I saw things that I believe are true. I saw a lot of things. I mean, you saw me in there. I was not well.
Yeah.
And so if you saw something that aligns with what I saw, I meant.
I feel like we see things differently in general, though, Vinny. You're used to being the one who sees things, and I feel like I would trust what you saw more than I would trust what I saw. I'm not the magic one here.
I don't think that's how it works, though, right? I think when we're attached to places like that, all of us can see things. I know Alexias saw something that was distressing, but it wasn't untrue, right?
Okay.
I'm just curious because I got a rather big prophecy, or that's what I believe it to be. I stood on the edge of time and saw it break. So I think that's a prophecy.
That sounds big.
Yeah, it was scary, terrifying. And what I saw, Quobble's my friend, right? Quobble's all of our friend.
I believe so.
But it showed me something of Naglfar that I do not trust. And so if you saw something of Quobble and Naglfar last night, I'm very curious.
I thought for a second that Quobble turned to Naglfar and said to wait till we're all asleep. And then they could do something.
Thank you. I think. Thank you. If you want to let that go and chalk it up to the place we were at, I understand.
But you're not going to let it go.
But just know I'll hold it for you, is what I was going to say. That I'll keep this piece of information in the back of my head because it's distressing, but I'll keep it and keep an eye out on it. I won't let it go.
I mean, nothing did happen.
Nothing happened tonight or last night. But that's not how prophecies work. And if you got... I saw Naglfar a long time ago when we were with what's his name? The Sky Seer. Oh my god, I just blanked.
Navarre.
Navarre, thank you. Months ago when we were with Navarre, he gave me a list of basically his last prophecies because we knew he was going to pass. And they've been sitting on my heart as something to be studied like scripture, if I'm being honest. And in them was a prophecy of a woman who was chained and looking for something and hunting for something. It was very unclear. But when I stood on the edge of time and saw snippets of all of our lives, I'm happy to I can share what I saw of yours. I don't want you to think that I'm keeping a secret of your own life.
Share whatever you feel comfortable sharing.
But Naglfar, I believe, is working in cahoots with this entity. And I believe is spying on us and using us to unlock something greater and scarier than anything I can ever imagine, actually. And so I don't know necessarily if what you saw was a lie.
That's complicated.
Yeah. And that's why in the moment in that Ziggurat, I attacked Naglfar, which I wish I hadn't, but I was overwhelmed and scared.
Yeah.
So I never want to hurt Quobbol. But I don't know if I can talk to him anymore if Naglfar listens to everything.
Yeah, there are no secrets between those two.
Yeah. And the really sad part is that we're becoming really good friends. So.
I'm sorry. That's
Um.
it's a lot to hold on your own shoulders, though.
Yeah, but honestly, my grandma thinks I'm the Messiah, so like whatever.
Really?
No, not really. But do you want to hear what I saw of you?
Sure.
You're with your mom, and you were in bed, and you were really afraid of the monster under your bed. And then when I looked in this snippet of time, I looked under your bed. You were there, afraid of the monster in the bed. Does that mean anything to you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I when I was little, I did have fears of things under the bed. I mean, a lot of kids do, but
yeah.
I don't think it was ever real. I don't know. Unless there's something someone isn't telling me. He's not even looking.
Check your DMs.
He's not, it's fine. Interesting.
I mean, yeah, it was it was a lot. I haven't been able to decipher all of it because we just left, but
yeah. No, that place, I'm not looking forward to another one of those if we have to go.
Yeah. I don't know if I can stand on the edge of time. I literally stood on the edge of time. It was the craziest thing, and it fractured in front of me. It was wild. Anyway, all of this to say, thank you for sharing that with me, and I am very weary of our friend.
Don't think anyone feels comfortable with Naglfar. I think he just comes along with Quobbol because that's how it is, but
yeah. And that's why I didn't want to tell Sanai, because there's baggage there that we haven't discussed, and I don't know. I think Alexias would have listened, but sometimes I don't know. He lies so much for his own good that I get confused.
sure, he's pretty go with the flow on a lot of things, so he probably isn't bothered.
Yeah. And the rumor is you're the captain, so I guess I'd have to tell you anyway.
Oh, I wish. I understand. I get it, but I'm not embracing that.
That's fine. That being said, I did prepare something today that should be able to ward off any monitors of any foes. So if we wanted to talk about the RHC openly, it should protect us.
We probably should at some point. I don't know if it's on the train and now, or if it's somewhere in the city that we feel safe, but I think we definitely need to have a talk.
No matter, I mean, but if we want to do it now, while we don't have any spies, this should protect us from any kind of monitor, is what it looks like.
Okay, maybe we do that today.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. I gotta figure out what the rest of these things mean about everybody, and it also feels really icky knowing feels like people's secrets. So maybe I should tell them.
I mean, I leave that. I don't know what you saw. I kind of leave that up to you and your.
But also, you said that yours didn't even feel like it was anything kind of real, right? So
not that I can remember right now, certainly.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna go think on it.
Okay. And if you need to talk, definitely I'm here for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe as a healer, keep an eye on all of us, because I don't feel like we came away from that place unscathed.
No, I don't. I definitely don't think so. Yeah, I will. I'll keep clear mind prepared for a while for everybody.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't remember? Okay, I'm so confused now.
I don't know. Look, Richard, does this? You don't know? I just don't know. Okay.
What would you like to know?
Does this resonate with me in any way? This little thing that Vinny saw about me.
I mean, you were a child, and like you said, children always have these fears of things looking under the bed, in closets, or anything like that. There's no way you could remember anything, any clarity as you were a child. So
maybe I gotta talk with Mom. If you haven't killed her.
Great.
That's what I was like, let's not pick a date to meet the family yet.
I know.
I don't trust Vincent to keep them alive.
On my mind.
Next session.
I still don't know how that persuasion roll worked.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
It's your room. I'll leave.
Yeah, I'm still leaving. Somebody else go.
AJ's not here right now. So.
I have a small.
actually, before anyone else goes,
Yeah.
let's take our 10-minute break here. It's currently 8 o'clock. So we will come back at 8:10. So we will see you in 10 minutes, chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Bye, chat.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are going to pick up right where we left off with another small scene. Emmanuel.
I would probably see Quobbol coming back from the wash closet at some point.
Actually,
yeah.
Quobble's been pretty quiet, and I don't think many people have noticed, but I think Quobble has found a place on the train that's kind of separated from the rest of the group.
Okay. Then if I don't see you in our communal room after I'm looking for a conversation, I would get up, I'd search the train for you. Are you actively hiding? Do I need to roll
I
to
don't think
find
he's
you?
actively hiding. I think he's actively trying to find a spot that like no one's really around, which is hard on a train. I get that. So he's trying to go that
You have your own personal sleeping cars.
Yeah, I think he wants to be away from like the rest.
You would also hear all of us talking, and if you want to be away from, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's trying to find a quiet place to think.
I would say then there are two possible options for in this train car. One is the dining car, which after like the breakfast, it gets kind of like peters out. It's pretty empty. The other is on the roof of the train.
Oh, honestly, if there's like a safe spot that Quobbol can like sit on the roof of the train.
Yeah, a lot of people definitely go up onto the train roofs just to ride down, especially when they're going through like the wooded jungle areas. If you look out on like different train cars, you'll see a few other people just kind of perched, maybe enjoying like the heat of the sun.
Yeah, I think Quobbol would find a rooftop on the train that is largely unoccupied. It doesn't have to be completely empty, but at least like one that doesn't have a lot of people. And I think he's just kind of staring straight ahead.
So after I search every single car and search the dining car again, and then go into our group and say, has anyone seen Quobbol? Eventually I see somebody else going up on the roof, and it never even occurred to me that people would want to be up there. And after searching probably like two of the other cars, I see you just kind of sitting up there in peace and just kind of knock on the train roof to get your attention.
Quobbol would, turn and see it's you. Does someone need something, or?
I have two things to talk to you about, if you don't mind. You are free, of course, to say no, but yes, I need something from you.
Say what you need to say.
I have been doing a lot of thinking about myself since our conversation, and I will continue to do some thinking. But the little confrontation that we had in the Ziggurat was not fueled by our conversation. I am aware that I am not the only person who can protect people. I am very aware that everyone here is competent and can handle themselves. And I still think it was reckless for you to go in alone or with Naglfar into that room by yourself. Even if it did not have to be me, it should have been someone. So I wanted to set that straight. You are more than free to distrust me or trust me, but I would ask that in the future you take somebody with you.
Is that all you want to say?
I think that is the most pressing thing on my mind right now, yes.
That wasn't an answer to my question. Is that all you want to say? You just want to say I was being reckless and I should think harder in the future? Or I should take more people in with me into danger? I should accept your shield? Is that it?
We are a team.
We are a team.
And so we should all work together to keep each other safe. not you going into a room that was potentially dangerous alone. Yes, that is what I mean. That is what I'm saying.
I mean, I just was. We are a team. And somehow I just don't feel like I get to be a part of it sometimes. I'm new. And I know we've been working together for some time now, but You told me you hated me.
I did.
You told me you hated me because I reminded you of a man I've never known and yet somehow resembled to you. And you're not the first person who's hated me in this group. And I don't think you'll be the last. And I am just wondering how long it's going to take for another person to start hating me. And and I talk a lot, and I try to be helpful, and I want to be friends, and I want to be useful for more than just a dead body every once in a while. So I ask your forgiveness for being a bit reckless when I'm tired of watching someone else protect me when I know I'm capable. I understand that I was being reckless in that moment, and it might have been fueled a bit by the fact that I don't trust someone that hates me to protect me. Especially one that I think doesn't want to live very long. I tend to trust someone that wants their own survival as well. So please, lecture me on my fighting styles or how tactical I can be in a given situation, or my lack of experience on the forces of the constabulary, but I am sorry I was reckless. I am sorry that you cannot trust me, and I am sorry that you are stuck with me. I didn't want to be a burden. And somehow I became one for most of you.
No one thinks you're a burden. I don't even think you're a burden. I don't. I meant what I said when I said that I hate you, because you remind me of someone who I resent. And what I did not mention is that I also love that man. And I respect you, even if I am sure you are making a mistake. I'm sorry that I've made you feel unwelcome. I'll try to do better about that. No one thinks that you are a burden. You have been in your little ways, even if you do not throw yourself in danger. A healing spell here, a magic here. Your words are encouraging, and we miss Lou, who was here before you, but you're not taking their place. You're carving your own space here, and you're fitting it well. We're better for having you. And I understand that I have, and by my own actions, put a wedge between us, and I'm sorry for that. Have you done any writing in the journal I gave you?
Not for a few days. I'm not. I don't like to be a person that hates. I don't think hate is a healthy thing.
It's a corrupting emotion, and it ruins your mind. I'm aware of that. You're right to not want to linger there.
I think I hate a lot of people. And I think I've been lying about it for a very long time.
May I sit with you?
You can do whatever you want. I'm powerless to stop most things.
That's not what I said. Would you like me to sit with you? It's your choice.
I don't know. I think the last time we spoke, I left it feeling angry, but I was angry because I'm angry. I'm angry because I don't. You told me a secret. You told me something that you never had to say if you never wanted to. You told me about this great regret that you have and what it makes you feel like. But at the end of the day, you chose to tell me that. Even if it was eating you up inside, any of that, you could have kept your mouth shut at any point. I keep nothing for myself anymore. It's always shared. And at the end of the day, when I lie to fall asleep at night, I am reminded of days when I could keep a secret or tell a lie with no one discovering it. And I also get to be reminded that it's all my fault for not reading a few lines of a spell more carefully. Being jealous.
You made a decision with the best of intentions.
No, I didn't. Not with the best of intentions. I say I have the best of intentions, but really I wanted to show up my sister.
Did you intend to hurt your sister or anyone?
No, I intended to beat her. I intended to show her I don't think it matters what I intended anymore. Just did something reckless.
You know I know a little about that, about how intentions don't matter in the face of what we've done, but Quobbol, you told me for the first time in 30 years that I didn't deserve to hurt myself or be hurt.
I still don't think you deserve to hurt yourself.
I needed to hear that. Thank you for telling me that. And for whatever it is worth, yeah, I think your sister is wrong about you.
My sister barely noticed that I existed until the day I decided to commit blasphemy. And then she really stopped thinking I existed. Oh, no. She was kind. She sent me away. Better than...
Are you lying now? You're allowed to be angry at your sister if you want to be, if you need to be.
My sister is a prodigy. She is...
That isn't what I asked.
I'm not done. She is perfect in every way, a devout follower of the clergy, so good in regards to talent, in regards to faith, and she could always say the right thing at the right time to anybody. And she always knew what was best. And I wanted to be like her so badly. And at the end of the day, when I tried, she got rid of me. She did it in the kindest way. Because of course she did. Of course she did. She knew that what I had done would... She knew the church would not forgive me. So she sent me to Flint, to a distant relative none of us have spoken to in decades. And I've heard nothing since. My sister is kind and wise and threw me away like I was trash. And every piece of me, every fiber of my being says that I'm not trash. I'm not a worthless thing to be thrown aside even when I make a mistake. And yet, I'm not the only one that gets to have a say on that right now, in my own mind. Do you pray, Emmanuel?
I prayed for the first time in 30 years last night, actually.
How did it feel?
I felt vulnerable and small and weak, and I tried to latch on to something bigger than myself, and I don't know if it will always feel this way, but I felt some calm. Do you pray?
No. No, I don't.
Did you used to pray?
At one point, yes. And I stopped after a while. Before I met Naglfar, I stopped. And I wonder if I had kept going, if I had just simply believed what I was told and didn't want to change anything and just kept praying, even though I felt nothing when I did. If I would be okay, my mind would be mine, and nothing else lived there. I don't think I ever felt calm anytime I prayed. I think I've only ever felt empty. And now I miss the empty. So at least it didn't hurt.
And I would help shoulder this burden if I could.
I know you would.
I also don't think you would want me to. I think that you want to shoulder this for your own. You want to feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, you want to feel strong enough to bear this burden. How long has it been since you brought Naglfar forth?
It's been 5 years.
You've been carrying this for 5 long years. I don't know how many other people would have lasted. You are newer to our group, but you've certainly seen me put my foot in my mouth more than once. I don't always know the right things to say, but I every word that I've said to you now, I've meant. We're better for having you. And you're not a bird, not to any of us. And you are allowed to be angry or not feel that same way, and it doesn't change the fact that all of us are bettered by you being here with us. Can I please come up? I'm kind of just on the middle of the ladder right now.
Oh.
Hard on my knees.
I didn't realize you haven't sat down yet.
No, I've been like on the. You didn't give me
Paul
permission.
has
so
a moment where he's like, "Yes, get on
Okay.
the roof."
Clunk, 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 clunk. And whoever's in the car underneath us hears clunk, 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 clunk.
There was definitely like a server or something that had been waiting very, very patiently for you to climb up the ladder so he can move past.
Oh, sorry. Oh, please ignore everything you've heard. Oh boy. I didn't happy-hand him. I should have happy-handed.
Quobbol and Emmanuel spent some time up together, just sitting, watching the trees and everything as they go past.
I will be as quiet or as responsive to Quobbol, but I would be letting him kind of lead the conversation and trying to mostly listen.
I think there's a good 20 minutes of silence.
Okay.
And then Quobbol stands up. Then he'll look at Emmanuel and say, "You should stay for a bit and enjoy the view."
Is this your way of getting rid of me for a while?
No. I just think you could use a little bit of the peace.
No, that was a goof.
No.
Thank you.
And then as Quobbol starts to climb down the ladder, he stops for a second. Emmanuel.
Bartok. You can call me Bartok.
There is something that I think you're wrong about with me. If I had the chance, I'd pawn off Naglfar on just about anyone. And then he climbs down the ladder.
All right. Vinny, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna knock on Sanai's door.
She opens the door very just hazed and dazed. And hey,
Are you okay?
yeah, yes and no. But what's up?
Oh, I just wanted to chat with you, but if you're not feeling well,
No, come on in.
okay, come in. Are you all right? I know you said yes, but I don't believe you, so I'm asking again.
Yeah, at least until I can get my thoughts in order. Yeah.
Do you want to say them out loud and we can get them in order together?
Yeah. I was thinking a lot about my parents.
What did you say that?
Yeah.
What about them?
Just what? What do you know about works?
Works?
Yeah, my mom has dealings with works, and I don't know a lot.
All I know is that they apparently built ancient mines and pyramids, and there's a lot from where I'm from.
Yeah, it's just got me thinking about her a lot. That's all.
Did she not like them?
Oh no, she's devoted to them. You can say.
Oh, that's definitely opposite of what I thought.
Yeah.
Devoted. How do you devote to a whole group of people? Because that's like not even like was there like a group? Was it like a religion of orcs?
No, religion. No, not religion. More like tradition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We haven't really talked in a while. I mean, we've been talking, but like since our big fight and things. And I guess I just want to make sure. I know we said we're okay and we forgive each other, but there's clearly still we needed to talk about. Right? And so before we keep talking, because I actually do kind of want to talk about your parents in a weird way. But I just wanted to make sure that you didn't feel like you were pretending still. Because when we got into that big fight, you said you were pretending. And that kind of hurt my feelings the most because I thought our friendship was really real. And if you felt like you were pretending the whole time, that makes me really sad. And so I don't want to, I don't know, get into something serious if this is all fake.
No. I'm not pretending with you, Vinny.
That's all I care about.
Okay. I'm not pretending with anybody. I just hold things now kind of close to the chest.
Okay.
But I think one day when everything is right, everything's gonna come out. And so I feel like, what am I afraid of? I don't know. It's a weird group of people.
Yeah, it is. It very much is. And yeah, I'm a little afraid and a little not. And speaking of everyone being a weird group, I'm glad you're not pretending with me. And if you needed to pretend with anybody, I would understand because I think everybody else is
Pretending?
a little bit.
Huh. Well, I feel so much better.
I mean, I'm not. I think I have stuff that I don't tell people, but it's not like I'm not being myself. But I think some people amongst us that are just not being themselves.
Wait. So there are people amongst us who are just not themselves. They're completely a person.
I think so.
So like they're like a whole different race.
I don't think that. Why do you think that? Wait. No, but say more stuff.
I'm just
saying stuff.
Right.
We're saying stuff. So just
saying stuff. Okay. Look. Okay. So this is gonna be complicated.
That's okay. I'm cool with complicated. I have a lot
you
of
can't tell anyone anything.
Nope.
Okay.
I pretended to be asleep when they brought up Kaleo. Don't worry, my mouth is zipped tight. I've nothing.
Okay. So, yeah, I know a lot of stuff about Kaleo. Okay. A lot of stuff about Kaleo.
It's fine.
Okay, good. I don't want anything to do with Carleo, but you need for me to be in touch with Carleo. I can do that.
Thing that everybody was like, we should get involved with Carleo, and I was like, whoop.
Yeah, I actually heard everything. I just pretended like I didn't.
That's what I thought.
And okay, so this probably means nothing, but I'm gonna say it anyway. My mom, she my mom is somebody important in like a place in birth,
Cool.
and I can't really. It's not that I can't go there. I just know that if I go there, depending on what she's been up to, things could get weird.
Okay.
And so I just feel like everybody should be aware of that, just in case anything happens and we have to go there. That's all.
Okay. Well, you can tell them that. What part of that was I supposed to not understand? That all made a lot of sense.
I don't know. Sometimes I get really nervous when I talk to people. I don't really know how to talk to people. I didn't have many parents growing up.
We've gone over this. Me neither.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
well, I'll tell you something important too
okay.
about me, since you said
Okay.
what about you. Because I didn't have friends either. And you want to know why?
Why?
My grandma thinks I'm the Messiah.
Of like our world.
Like of our tribe.
That's
And so nobody wanted to hang out with me because who wants to hang out with a person who's connected to the gods and the stars?
why would you not want to hang out with that person? They're gonna tell you everything you need to know about your life.
That's what I said, but I'm not anymore, so it's okay.
Wait,
I don't know.
you're not? Are you
I
sure,
know.
or are you doubting yourself?
I'm doubting myself, but I did just get a prophecy where I stood on the edge of time, so that feels really aligned with being a god. But also, I kind of broke all the rules of my faith, so I don't think that I am, you know.
I don't really know how that works, but I'm pretty sure that you can like get back into it, right?
I think, I don't know. I don't know how being a Messiah works.
You should ask Emmanuel, because isn't he like clergy?
Yeah, but we are definitely different kind of clergy because my grandma was a serial killer, and I don't think he would like that.
Wait, no.
Okay. But okay, so now I am back to your mom. Okay.
Uh-huh.
When I stood on the edge of time,
Okay.
I saw in that room, when I was standing on the edge of time, I saw something about everybody.
Okay.
And I think I saw something about your parents.
Okay.
And I told Dahlia hers, and she said it didn't make sense to her. So what if I just tell you what I saw, and then you can tell me if it makes sense?
Okay.
Because now I'm starting to like doubt if my visions were even real, because Dahlia said she saw something, and Alexias said that he saw something. And it's like, what if these weren't even real? Because Dahlia said hers didn't make any sense. So now I'm just kind of confused.
Well, I'm pretty sure anything you have about my mom probably makes sense.
Okay. I was in like a throne room.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Do you have a throne room?
Someone does.
Okay. And there was like a dark-skinned elf with like short black hair. And he had like battle scars. And like an arm made out of salt. Does that make sense? I don't know how that makes sense, but Sanai, are you okay?
You saw a dark-skinned elf?
Yeah.
You saw my dad?
Oh. I think so.
I'm
so sorry.
No, it's fine. You said he. Oh wait. Whoa. What? Well, you said my dad was in front of the throne.
Yeah, he was talking to somebody who was seated like on a wood throne, a woman. But it wasn't like a throne made out of wood. It looked like it was like growing out of the ground, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Richard, does that make sense to me?
So no, you're not familiar with the throne room or anything like that. I will say from the description that Vinny has shared with you of the man, it does sound like your father. You remember him having these battle scars? This arm of salt is new to you, though. That's not something.
Okay.
My dad, I don't know anything about the I don't know anything about that particular
So a prophecy. So it could just be like that could be metaphor for something. Like
what could thought be a metaphor for?
I don't know. I kind of figured these out as I go. I'm very new to this.
You watch the now.
Don't tell anyone that because they all think I'm super cool and I'm really just figuring it out.
I will. As she's saying that, she goes into her bag. You've seen all of her notebooks. This one is different. This looks like a child's notebook.
Okay.
And she pulls that out, and it's just as like filled with conspiracies, but it's like older stuff. Like it looks like she's kind of flipping through pages, and it looks like it has been just like drawn in since she was like a teenager. Like it is like filled. And she just writes down, she's not even hiding it, she's just writing down like arm of salt.
Okay. And then so that's not all that happened.
Okay.
So the woman he was standing in front of speaks to him like offering, it sounded like condolences, like was like her like tone. And she only gets to like start speaking. She says "store," and then your dad interrupts her, kind of angry, and it says, "Athelia, I told you not to call me that anymore. My name is Bordan." Does that make any sense to you? And then there was something about being really careful, and that's all I saw.
That is my dad.
Oh.
I don't know what you said. Store?
Yeah. It was like the start of the name. I don't know.
I don't know what that is. I need to write that down.
He didn't want to be called it anymore. He was like, don't call me that anymore, like interrupting her. So it's like, I don't know what his full name was before Bordan.
Bordan is my second name.
Oh.
Yeah. So Sanai Bordan out of Shigera.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And so thank you.
Yeah. It's cool I saw your dad. I wish I could.
Is this in the past?
I think it's the past. I don't know. Because I stood on the edge of time and it kind of felt like it could be the past or the future. It was kind of confusing. Because I also told Dahlia hers and it didn't really make any sense to her. So it's like, what if that's the future? But I think she was talking to her mom, so I think it was the past. But
like you're sure in the dream, that was Dahlia.
I think it was Dahlia in the bed, yeah. And it wasn't in a dream. This was when I was standing in the Ziggurat.
Oh, this is part of the vision.
Yeah. This is when I went kind of crazy and attacked Naglfar and went, Well,
I mean, it is Naglfar.
I know.
Okay. So you don't know for sure if this is the future or the past.
I know that your dad's dead, right?
I've said that. Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna grab your hand. I'm pretty sure it's the past.
But you don't know that for sure.
The dangerous thing with prophecies is getting stuck in something and I don't want to give you false hope of something that might not be real, because they are most of the time metaphors.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
But there's no reason to not have a little bit of hope, but I don't want it to hurt you.
I understand. I know. I appreciate it. That's what good friends do. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I gotta figure this out.
Yeah. If you need anything, let me know if I can, like, if you.
Well, I do need something. I do need your help. I need to know what salt represents. I need to know what, like, I need to find the lady in the
Yeah. And I think maybe we just start brainstorming on what like salt could mean and what this name, like, I think we'll just kind of have some fun, but that's like it. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Somebody else wants to go.
All right. So yeah, I think the two of you spent some time in Sanai's room, brainstorming a little, talking things over, trying to figure out what a prophecy could possibly mean, if it's past, future, or whatever. Eventually, a little bell rings, signifying it's time for lunch. You're able to all collectively go grab some food and head back to the main car together to have a group conversation if you would like to have it.
It's time.
Yeah.
Can you believe they serve lobster on this train?
I think it's specifically for us.
I got oysters.
Ugh.
You didn't see the other train right back.
It's slimy to me. I don't know.
Like
You gotta put a little
bit.
bit of sauce on it.
And then shit swallowing sauce.
I'm from the coast. Don't tell me how to eat seafood. I come
I know
back
how to
with
eat
all the
seafood.
Old Bay and lemon on that bitch.
They have Old Bay in this world. Please tell us you have Old Bay spice in this world.
I'm
Oh,
inventing it if we
okay,
don't. It's old Pedresco now.
I
Oh,
don't want to live in a world where there is no Old Bay spice. So yes,
Thank you,
there is
yes.
Old Bay.
Thank you. Excellent.
I come with 2 whole plates. I'm chowing down. I love seafood.
It's all paid for. It's fine.
Yeah.
I should hope so. I can't afford it otherwise.
Yeah, we haven't been paid in a minute, have we?
Do you
Nice.
think we're going to be? This is the question I've had. Do you think she's going to pay us? I mean, no.
I wasn't going to quite say that much directly, but we are coming back kind of empty-handed. I don't know if
Really?
Saxby is going to be happy with us.
Vinny, do you want to put up your little spell now? It seems like we're all.
Yeah. I was just actually yeah. I would, so I can, if we want to talk about the RHC, I have a fun little spell I can do that can kind of block us from any onseers.
Great.
Okay. I will try to do that. I hope this works.
Okay. I know what spell you're casting, because I looked at your spell sheet when you, yeah. Can you go ahead and subtract 3 gold from your thing? I'm going to assume oils are common enough that you can get it. But
I figured I also would have grabbed it from Ma Ripple in her, like,
sure, that's fine.
she had a bunch of stuff, so.
I want to describe how it looks like when Vinny begins casting the spell.
Okay. So it says that I put oils on the ground. So I think that this would be, I'm trying to decide if this is a good guy spell or a bad guy spell. I think for this purposes today, it will look like glitter. But I think at another time it could look like oil, like while I'm making the almost pentagram geometric shapes on the table in front of us. I'll like dip my fingers in the oil and start like doing it, and it'll look like glitter is it like coming off of it. And if I ever do it as a bad with negative intentions, it'll look like oil and like soot.
Yeah,
They-
the oil kind of,
Glitter.
yeah, the oil like shines with a little bit of glitter while we cast it. Quobbol.
Oh.
Naglfar feels very, very uncomfortable as Vinny begins casting the spell. But it's not necessarily like the spell is affecting Naglfar, but there's a memory of perhaps one time in the past, something like this could have harmed Naglfar. And you see that, like, you feel this little bubbling of rage in the back of your skull directed towards Vinny, especially building up all of what happened in the Ziggurat with Vinny trying to attack.
Okay. I think at this moment, Quobbol is thinking about how every time he's been distressed or in pain, how Naglfar has like pushed that button or laughed at that or something like
Yeah,
that.
because you gotta hate
I
you to
would like to make a roll because I know that he can hear everything I'm thinking, and I think there's a moment where Quobble's like, you know what, fuck that. I want to try and learn more about what is hurting him, so I want to pull on that.
Okay, make a recall knowledge check.
Yeah, sure.
I did have a question, but it can be after this, Richard, if you don't mind.
I don't know that this is doing what you think it's doing, but
Yeah, I'm gonna do, but
yeah, it's fine. You want to spend the gold, but monitors are a kind of creature, not like
creature.
outside. Like it's not going to stop.
Actually, a good point. Meaning, what type of creature are you specifically targeting with the spell?
This spell is to ward off when it says monitors, I mean I want it to be like anyone scrying on us.
Okay.
And
So yeah, this is definitely not how the spell. Monitors are like a type of creature, like angels and divas and monitors and things like devas and monitors and things like that.
That was
So,
gonna
but
be
I
my question.
like the use of this creativity, so I'm going to keep it for now.
Yay!
love it.
Quobbol. You sense this like very, very uncomfortable feeling from Naglfar, which was very new to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just lurking right underneath that endless hate that just he has, especially directed towards Vinny of late in the last couple of days. You're not quite sure what it could be. You have a couple of guesses. There's the potential that whatever Vinny has done is actually directly making Naglfar weaker. There's also the potential of whatever Vinny has done may have made who Naglfar once was weaker, and it's a son's memory of sorts, or maybe something that is tied to his past. Could be one or the other, and you're not quite sure. And as soon as Naglfar feels you pushing to try and figure it out, you should feel another surge of hate directed at you rather than Vinny.
I push back.
It's just this constant push.
I think you watch just a little blood come out of Quobble's nose.
On the side of his nose, just
Is it
yeah,
all
just
nose?
wide nostrils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some noses.
They have
Alright.
nostrils.
They have not.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
I guess their face, most of their face is the nose.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
What color is your blood again? Is it green?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't know what color frog blood normally is.
I think we said something like green or something.
That's what I'm remembering, but I can't remember if I just made that up.
It's red. It's red.
Okay, then yeah.
Cool.
Mr. Red Blood American Boy.
All right. Emmanuel, you had a question?
I think we might have covered it, but this spell does not, by its text, protect against scrying. However,
No,
are you
but I'm
allowing
allowing
it?
Who's letting it?
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. In character, I wouldn't know anyway, so I don't know anything about fucking magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
You
you.
finished casting the spell. You finished casting the spell, Vinny. You do notice like a little blood come out of Quobbol's nose at some point that he wipes away. But other than that, you feel sicker.
Honestly, worth it to know that it might be weakening Nagafar, and
that was interesting.
like we could go on a whole side mission now.
Oh, yeah. No, Quobbol is going to want to talk to Vinny immediately.
We're all waiting for that conversation.
Remember when we had that at the top of Cauldron Hill, we had to protect that area? Like, this spell would be perfect for that. We could have protected all of us against, like, aberrations or fiends or shit. So, like, we ever have that situation like that again, this is the spell.
Oh, it's a great.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I was hoping, yeah, I could maybe get away with it protecting from scrying, but whatever. Thank you.
No, it's a good idea. Yeah.
If I did this right, then maybe it protects us. It might never work this way again because I don't know. But I think we're safe from the RHC listening. And
Fuck Saxby!
and maybe see anything else listening to us.
If I get in trouble when we arrive, then we know.
Then we know it didn't work, and we
I mean,
can.
she hates us anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised if she calls us.
She's a bitch with bad hair.
Wow.
Okay. You're white, but okay.
If myself and Alexias get fired after this, then we know.
Well, that could happen anyway.
No. Considering that the Ziggurat didn't kill us.
Do you think
Yeah,
there's a reason she can't fire us?
I don't know.
Well, then
Because
what-
I
Because
will
Because
say,
I'm going to be honest, if she's so against us and needed to get rid of us, she was well within her rights to just fire us.
Well,
When
that
I
was
was-
a fall for all of us.
when I was very specifically hired, I was told, in addition to some other things I had to agree to, I make one mistake and I'm out, was an agreement. So I'm pretty sure they could fire me with very little justification, seeing as I am in this country illegally.
And they haven't.
What?
Right.
I didn't tell you all about that?
No.
No.
Oh.
But
you know how you're supposed to immigrate and like have papers and
blah blah blah.
shit?
I'm probably here illegally too. I don't know anything about that.
Me both. Yeah, I just kind of got on a boat because I couldn't be back home anymore. But anyways,
Yeah, I walked here.
But I do think it's worth noting that why haven't they then? If you did this, if we fucked up as big as we did, and they didn't get rid of you, they just got rid because even then, they could have gotten rid of you and
Oh,
Or also they said
Well,
they fired
right.
us because it was like to make an example. But wouldn't firing all of us
make an example.
or even just one of us to say like we were the bad agent there, you know.
they could have fired me easily. I gave Dove plenty of reason to.
But
We know
Del
too
took
much.
up for us.
We
He
know
took
a
the
lot.
blame of it.
He
Yes,
did.
but that just seems
so-
so easy.
But they would obviously see through that. I think I don't think
Oh,
Sexy
she
is an
did see
idiot.
through it.
Yes.
No, she saw through it. She knew it was a lie. She told us. She knew that.
I mean, maybe to some extent we're too high profile at this point. We did save the king.
right.
And
And
we
And the city.
took down the mayor. Like,
well, and the Duchess, we captured her without killing her. That was huge.
well,
We
I-
prevented a war on Axis Island.
so getting rid of all of us in one fell swoop over making a nobleman angry. Maybe
But
it's
you know what she could do instead is she could have us follow and have us watch and catalog any faults that we make. And she could do that with her own personal little police force that she is using.
I
why?
And
I
then
just
we all
think
have a
that-
meeting with Viscount Inspector Nigel
And
Price.
he's still there too, isn't he?
I just think that there is a reason we're still able to work here.
Mhm.
I think that even with all of the good things that this team has done, and how high profile it would be to just fire all of us, I still think they would have by now. If
What
they
are you
were
trying to
really,
say, Quobbol, then? Like, what do you think this reason is?
I think someone's trying to keep us under thumb. I think
That too.
there's a certain restraint that has to come from being part of the constabulary. That if we were unshackled by it, it would be bad for whoever's working against us.
Oh yeah.
I disagree. I'm sorry, but I think that they are building a case. They have been building a case since before this current set of the fair to get rid of us. That is what the Viscount Inspector is here for.
I mean, that's
Tallying up
what
all
we
our
want
little
to
mistakes.
do. But if we're still in the employ of the RHC, then they can direct us wherever they want to. As
They can
Yeah.
send us to a ziggurat in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly.
Yes, but I think that too. I don't disagree on that, but I think that we have made ourselves too high profile to just fire without having enough justification. They're just waiting. That is my belief. They are waiting to have a big enough case
I don't
against.
think they're going to fire us. Like, they might use building a case against us to give us less authority and even more
Continually punish us.
continually punish us. More
But
places.
it sounds like either way, whether or not they want to keep us or not, we all agree they are actively working against us as a team.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That
that
much
is
has been
what I
called.
want to understand. Right?
We
Why?
sit in Cauldron Hill, and the first thing Lady Saxby says is stay the fuck out of the paper, stay no
Exactly.
profile. Why?
Exactly. So whether or not they want to kill us, they want to get rid of us, they want to keep us under their thumb, we all agree
Oh, they had
that
him.
they are working against us and our investigations. Why? Right? If you play it out, right, the only logical explanation is that they are somehow involved or implicated by what we are investigating.
I mean, can we all make the agreement here and now? They are not just against us; they are against the people of Flint. What we are doing we are actively investigating threats to the city, to the nation, and they are getting in our way. Are we all in agreement there?
Yes. I think it's bigger than Flint,
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
considering that
Almost
we
too
had.
started. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Considering that we have seen Denorans involved in whatever this is. We have seen, we know. Well, now that we've gone to the Ziggurat, we've seen those golden seals. You know where else there's a gigantic golden seal? It's on Axis Island.
We gotta go back.
And Bear. There's now another
And
location
Bear.
at Bear as well.
Well, we don't know what's in that Ziggurat. I would guess, yeah, maybe more seals, but like,
I don't know if I
there's a 100-foot golden seal that no one's been able to lift on Axis Island.
That whole island belongs to Danor, though. We are not
Yeah.
able to get anywhere close to that without
No.
national incident. So long as we belong to the RHC.
But we do have good that we saved the island. Like, we might be able to pull a favor with the king's new betrothed.
But we can't as long as we are members of the RHC.
Quit.
As it could cause incident. What happens if we quit? Or one of us quits?
I don't know.
I'll quit. I mean, or I can get fired. I very
I
easy.
don't think you can get fired.
I think even if we quit, that we would still be very closely watched, and some of us would
Oh,
be
absolutely.
jailed or deported.
We may lose any protections that we have.
I don't
I
think
can't.
anyone that is here with the RHC in a similar situation as Emmanuel probably shouldn't quit, because
And
then
Vinny.
they just get rid of you. So you and Vinny, unfortunately,
We're
can't.
also we can't quit because the protections are for our family.
I don't have any family, but good. Yes.
But the few of us that are using the RHC is for sure.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was just thinking you and me. Okay, I'm aligned with you. Thank you.
We also, while I think all of us agree that everything that Saxby's been doing is very strange, we don't know who in the RHC is part of whatever this might be, and who, like us, is trying to work for the people of Flint.
I did want to. I brought this up a bit back in my Ripple's house, but we've had leads, we've had things that we've known, and we've never been able to follow up because immediately after a case ends, we're assigned to some other task. We never did any real follow-up on Cauldron Hill and the mayor after we stopped the explosion. We were shipped off to Access Island, yes, but afterwards we weren't able to really investigate further into the Duchess and her coterie. It was deemed a national issue. I think that we have things, at least that we could start in Flint, that we know and we have been prevented from actually investigating. Leon Kittal, we know about the mayor. We know there's apparently a warehouse with artifacts from the Cauldron Hill debacle. That at least Caius Bergeron had a medal in relation to that. We know Caius Bergeron has something to do with this, and we got too close and made a bit of a snafu, and it blew up in our face because he's using whatever influence he has to keep us. I think, one, we should all, in whatever free time we can muster between this and whatever bullshit Saxby gives us, we should continue to try to investigate on our own time. And two, I think we should find a place outside of the RHC to meet and keep information. I know it may not be the most secure, but I would say the docks, there are unused warehouses. There are places that people that trust me, that know me, that are they are loyal to me, at least to the idea of a Flint for the people that we could try to use to just in the interim. I would gladly offer that for us.
For a little while it may work, but we'll have to find something more permanent if we want to keep actual incriminating evidence.
Of course, but we cannot keep information at the RHC when the people we're investigating are.
No, I hear you and I agree. I'm just saying we'll have to look for something more permanent. I also want to suggest once again, I think we need to start considering that we are not being given the same kind of information about Carleo's crew as they have been given about us, and that worries me. I would like to know what they are doing and what they are up to and how their investigations are going, because I believe that they may be connected, right? They're investigating a murderer?
Did we try following them like they've been following us?
It was the murderer, the serial killer, who had the same tactics as the dead bodies at the Ziggurat.
Right, which now we know. That is information that we now have that they don't.
That's what, right? That's the name of the serial killer, the Hatman. Am I misremembering?
And I think that is a major piece of information that we can either share with them or not. But the point is that all of these things are somehow connected, and they have given us no information about their inquiries, and they have done, maybe, to our knowledge, nothing quite so high profile as what we have done, right?
In the interest of we don't know whether or not Carleo's group are clean yet, but if on the off chance that they are, or at least some of them are, I do think we should share that information. If it can help a murderer, yes.
Absolutely. I'm perfectly fine with sharing the information with them. I'm saying I think that we should watch them.
Here is an idea, because some of us are more noticeable and louder than others. we do maybe a like, if I'm out and about, not to name any names, but if I'm out and about and they are following me, then like Dahlia knows that a tail would be on me and could tail the tail.
Sure. No, I'm not suggesting that we all tail them all the time. I'm suggesting that we keep a little bit more of an eye out for what they are doing and how they are doing it.
Listen, I'll try my best. You all know I'm loud.
I don't know if I want to tell them anything.
Vincent, I don't know them.
They are at least on paper trying to find the murderer. What does it hurt if we tell them that
They're on paper trying to find a murderer. What if?
It's put a lot, actually. We just got sent to a ziggurat to die. I think giving them the information that this thing could be interplanar could be bad.
What if we investigated their case without telling them? We have this information.
Okay. Here is, you all probably were already aware of this, and I wasn't. But there are definitely magical alarms and wards, so we cannot go snooping around inside of the RHC without people finding out.
Oh no, that's not going to happen.
Take
no.
down magical alarms and wards.
Yeah, everyone knew that.
But we probably, if we get caught tampering with shit inside of the office, then
Oh, but get fine. Okay.
Arrested.
Or fired and killed.
Mhm.
It's
Well,
easier to
we-
do from that
We could be
perspective.
arrested, fired, and killed all in one day.
And then deported in pieces. Why
Yeah.
nice?
I don't. Okay, that's okay.
Well, does anybody have any strong feelings about going and talking to Del? I know we were told not to,
I think we should.
but I really want to.
I'm kind of afraid of how angry he'll be at us.
I don't think he'll be angry at us for what happened. I think he may be angry at us for trying to talk to him.
It
We-
depends on if. Hmm.
We don't have to talk to him face to face. We do have an item, items that can carry messages.
It'll take a while to get to him, but yeah.
Or
And
we could
perhaps-
always send him a bird.
Perhaps if we're willing, I would be fine to hand off mine, leave one at a location that he can then pick up later, so that way there can be two-way communications for us. It's
Sweet.
once a day, but
I can mail it to him.
I mean, I think all of this works if he wants to talk to us, right? But there is always the possibility that he agrees with this decision. I mean, he left quietly, and it is possible, right, that he doesn't want us to do
I mean, he
this.
might have had to leave quietly, and I don't.
I'm not saying that we shouldn't try. I'm just saying we need to
Yeah,
be
no,
prepared for the possibility he's not interested in talking to us at all, and it will give us even more problems.
can I throw out a crazy thing that just popped into my head?
Yeah.
Vinny was going to say something, and then
Oh, I'm sorry, Vinny, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say we could kind of stalk him, and then I could send him a message being like, "Hey, it's us. We want to talk, but we don't want to, not talk to you if it would hurt your feelings." And then he has a chance to say, "Go away," or not.
sure.
Considering we're being followed, we'd have to be very careful about.
Yeah.
who's-
Well, you'd have to be able to see him from 120. So really, we could make it. We could just stalk him to like the market.
Like, oh, how weird to bump into you, sir.
Oh, we all just here at this
What if it is-
supermarket, and
Simple though, and we just run into him on accident.
does anyone know where he lives?
No.
I'm afraid he's dead.
I do have a crazy thought though.
Go ahead.
What if Saxby isn't as bad as we think, and she fired Delph so that way he could go deep undercover and start investigating things way
Mhm.
underneath things, and would have kept on to
I love
keep.
that Sanai's like, yes, that's it. Figured it out.
That whole chewing out felt
I'm-
way too real. I don't know.
I'm,
That...
I'm looking at like Sanai, and I'm just like, yes, you and I are on the same wavelength now. And
And maybe we ask him that, and then we can tell if he's lying. Alexias can check if he's lying.
I think that Delph would be a very good liar, but I think it's worth a try.
I mean, he's so.
But like, what if we by trying to talk to Delph, he might not even be in Flint. He might have left. He might be in another nation doing some like spy work somewhere.
Sanai, you were able to find Kai's Bergeron very easily after asking around your contacts in the city. Do you think you could do the same for Delft, and we could see if he's even in Flint anymore?
Yeah, he'd probably be easier to find. Yeah, definitely.
I think we should at least confirm he's still in the city
Mhm.
And alive.
and alive.
And
But
male
I
and
think
puppy is
also reading a newspaper, so she's reading that same newspaper we had.
Sure.
That's what I went back to reading because there's stuff in it.
Highlighted all over the place.
Research the serial killer, talk to Delph, and I want to find the blonde dwarf. Those are my main priorities.
God, I hate to say it, but if Rakaracus did not actually murder a man, I would like to get him.
I think he accidentally did shoot that man, but
I don't think he killed him. I have enough doubts.
okay.
They care
Did
about
we
that.
say we're supposed to
Suspicious.
solve his murder, right?
That's what
Yeah.
he said.
I don't care about that man.
I
But
don't
I,
know. Yeah,
So we
like
have to
why
try and
did
care
we
of it.
solve all of it? Like what?
but here's the thing: it would make Peggy very happy.
Yeah, I know. I already gave her his guitar pick.
And she's mad at us now.
Why?
Because of that, remember? When we left?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She
she
wouldn't
gave
even
us.
look at us.
She gave us a look.
I think that there's another thing we need to discuss that I'd like to put some time into, which is everybody feeling and acting a little bit weird over the past couple of days after leaving this. Dahlia, I know you and I already talked about this, but you said you felt strange and had strange thoughts. Other people felt strange or looked like they were feeling strange. I think that something there was an energy from that, and I would like to know what it was and how long it will last. So I will do some research into that as well as soon as I can get to the books.
What? Also, what exactly did you feel?
I felt like there was just a rush of voices and thoughts and feelings all at once in my brain, and like an overload of information, as if it almost felt like revelation, but I don't know that I can trust that.
I said this to Dahlia. I think all of our visions that we saw there aren't necessarily lies.
What do you mean?
When we're connected to places that are that in tune with the planar, it doesn't mean that it's true. It doesn't mean that you are seeing a truth. It doesn't, but you might be seeing a metaphor of a truth. You might see something that did exist or once existed. And I think that if there's something that you saw, it's worth looking into. I don't think anything at places like that are coincidence.
Do you consider yourself like seeing a vision, or did you consider yourself like mad?
Looking back on it, it felt a little bit mad.
Did you consider like did you feel displaced?
I felt very fuzzy. Everything was a little bit distorted, a little bit removed.
Like far away, like you didn't know how far away things were?
Sort of, I suppose. Everything was a little bit.
Okay, don't quote me on this, but there is that weird illness that was going around in the newspaper with those exact same conditions. So maybe, Alexias, maybe that's something you can look into. Like
That is something absolutely.
We should, if we're looking into this as well, maybe we should go back to Zumbria, because whatever is affecting us, maybe hers is the worst version.
Yeah, and Ma Ripple said that she was cursed. So
Well, and we have to figure out who it is that really pissed off the voice of Ross.
So maybe I have a theory. Okay, because in this newspaper, there's also a whole thing about a governor who was trying to open up like magical portals, like trying to get a bill passed about magical portals. Okay, and she was like, it says the city governor of Shaw, Catherine Romana, has proposed a counter bill that would fund what she calls the Dream Road, a roadway more in keeping with Wizard's wonderful traditions. Rather than a paved road on rails, Romana's road will require the creation of hundreds of magical portals connecting every village, town, and city.
Wow.
That
Paper more.
seems a little troubling.
Yeah.
I remember this vaguely now that you bring that up. Yeah.
Every one of us is like, we need to read the paper more.
We all need to read the paper.
We need to be up on the news.
Cool.
It could be nothing. Absolutely could be nothing. But portals.
Yeah.
With a big giant portal. We've seen things coming out of portals. Things have been like portaling.
Whatever's going on with the bleak gate is connected to the portals that Reed and all that we're working with.
Yeah.
And then driving here, we saw all those lovely trains and other stuff, and it just got me to thinking about that. So that's another. I'll put it on the list. It probably is not a priority, but I'll put her name in a circle on the list.
Yeah. When was the last time we did that?
I mean, and then it mentions all of those little brain sucker things, spiders,
Yeah.
which are definitely inside of the Central District.
Well,
That's a big problem if there's an infestation.
Right.
Because
And
it's
we
a-
know that extraplanar. We know that they're now from somewhere else. We dealt with them.
yeah.
Would it be worthwhile for one of our more academically inclined members here to do some research to find out where they're from?
I can look into it.
I mean, I would guess from that the plane, Abed,
Apex was the plane that
because that's the one that was
opened.
really open, and I think everything was coming from.
Yep, definitely. I stood on the edge of time and saw it break.
What?
Don't worry about that.
No, that's a troubling statement.
Like a clock?
No, like on the rings of Abbott, and I saw it all break. Don't worry, I'm figuring it out.
Is it okay?
One of Vinny's prophecies.
I'm looking out the window.
Oh,
trying to see
it's
if
a
I can
prophecy.
see.
It was a prophecy. Okay, no, that's fine. If it was a Vinny prophecy, I can trust that. That's fine.
Don't worry, I'm figuring it out.
No worries whatsoever. Just didn't know it was prophecy and not a real thing that happened to you.
Some
was-
time is break. What?
Well, it was more, yeah, it like broke in front of me, and then I stepped through it and saw a lot.
Well, you know what? We're a team. We'll handle it together. When time breaks in the future past, we'll figure that out.
Wow.
Right?
Right.
We're fucked. I said that part out loud. I'm sorry.
Yeah, probably, but I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I have a shield. You're talking about time breaking. I'm sorry. Okay.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Okay. Vinny's got it. Vinny's got it.
Yeah, he seems to be on top of it.
I'm catching falling planets. I'm watching time break. I'm seeing bits of all of your past. Don't worry.
What?
What?
What day? This is random.
Mhm.
What day is? How long is the month almost over? Or are we like in the middle of the month? I
We
mean,
have a thing on here, don't we?
I think you're in like the second week of the season. Months in this world are basically 90 days. So in like week 2.
You saw our past.
Well, I don't actually know yet. I was going to talk to everybody because it feels like I have a secret of yours, which doesn't feel fair. So when you have a second, I'll tell you what I It could be your future. Time is interesting that way, and when you step through it, you don't really know what part you're stepping into.
Did you see me dead?
I was at a grave.
Oh,
Well, if it's my time, it's my time. That's fine. Push it down. Push it down.
okay. Anyway. That's for you and Vinny to talk about.
Sorry. Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
You just said a lot of crazy shit, and I'm just trying to process it.
Yeah.
I'm older. It takes me longer. You're catching planets. You're breaking time. You're seeing dead people. It's cool.
That's kind of where I live, you know? So I'm not worried.
I live down here.
Yeah, I don't.
How is the weather up there? Is it nice?
It's nice. It's always nice.
Can I visit sometimes?
Okay.
I think we're getting off track now.
Do we have anything else significant to say?
We have a lot to get through.
I mean, it looks like we have a couple of different avenues that we want to explore once we get back to the city.
Just gonna
Yeah.
eat crab.
Who do you think is... Well... I'm just afraid of what we're going to find when we get back there.
And I think that is where we will end the session for the night.
Oh!
Nice.
Richard, have we gotten paid yet?
Okay. No, not gotten paid yet.
We don't have direct deposit?
You're on the train in the middle of nowhere. All right, but we will end the session for tonight. We will see everyone in 2 weeks. So let's wave goodbye to the chat. Bye, chat.